I'll tell you, the game we had against them last trip in had to be one of the classics of all time.
One of the better games. And you're going to see that again here tonight. Last time, of course, we got a couple of goals, long shots on the goaltender layer, and that's unusual. And I think they've got to shoot, hope for the rebounds, and make him move a bit back there.
Here we come. Face-off at center ice, all set to go. Matt Lowry going to the draw, picked up by Toledo, driven into the Fort Wayne zone. Off it comes and already popped up into the air and up against the screen, and we'll get a whistle back into the neutral zone again.
Yeah, that must have rode up the side glass and just skipped right up over the glass, and the players are all looking around where to go. But face-off coming back to center ice as they'll drop her again.
Nagle's saving it in case he needs it. All right, one more time. Here we come. Lowry back into the draw, going at it this time with A.J. Jenks. Komets get this one. Over center ice, flipped across the defense, and deep into the zone it goes. Komets get in early on the forecheck. Here they come. Lowry had it in his feet, couldn't finish it off. Good forecheck that time by Ouellet. They jam at it, trying to move it out of the zone. Lowry banging away, couldn't get it finished, and the Komets have it back. Here we come, all the way back up ice. Tipped into the corner. Was it a hit or a miss? Nope, it was an icing call.
Yeah, Krug trying for the rink-wide pass. Just skipped over the player's stick, went down for the icing, and we get our first whistle. It'll bring the face-off back into the Komet zone.
We are underway, and this is Komet Hockey.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, we dumped that puck, and it's all the way back in the Toledo zone. They put early pressure on there, trying to get something going. Once they get into your zone and they set themselves up, they move that puck around like it's theirs. Here comes Toledo at it again, driving it up. They let it go at the zone, but here comes Mbach. He's there, shot, save, rebound, picked off by Lurg.
Yeah, down low on him, and they make the save. The rebound sort of squirted around, but he was all over it and killed the play.
Here's the thing, as we said before, and we noticed the last time in, you got to crash this guy. He gives rebounds.
Yeah, he'll do that. There's no doubt about that. He stretches out quite a ways. He's one of the smaller goalies in the league, and he's got to do a lot of stretching to get to those pucks. And if you shoot the puck and get him moving a bit back there, then loose pucks are around them.
All right, back we come again into the face-off. This time would be Brock Higgs. Higgs can't make the draw. Whistle blows, and out of the face-off this time will be the Walleye player, kicked out of the face-off circle, Hirschfeld. So we'll do it again. All right, off to the left of Lurg, where this play will be made. Good face-off, picked off again. And up top, oh, they got a shot at it, and it was just off the end of the stick. Just snapping that one away was, I believe, nope, it was Pistilli. Here we come the other way. Bad pass, got to shoot it. Behind the net, Pistilli's got it. Here he comes, gets away one time, gets away again, looking out at the point. Here we come again. Cross-point pass, pick it off. Now here's Daniels. He looks, oh, he couldn't shoot. He got the shot away, but it's right on. He got in so close to the forecheck. How he just knocked it down and walked away with it. Here we come again. Komets have it. Tip back up the wall. Look out. Yep. And when they get in on you, that's what we were talking about, is that forecheck, and it gets there in a hurry on the front of the net. Komets get it back. Tip it up. That a boy. Here we come. Komets have it. Tip through into the zone. Here we come again. This time it is Perlini with a shot. It just went wide. Got a good shot on him. Perlini in the corner draws a big crowd. Puck picked off, and Claire moves it back to center ice. Komets steal it again, and look out. Trying to move it into the zone. They've got it, and they had to wait to get onside, and Perlini got creamed that time by Mercier. Here we come back going into the zone hard. And this time it's going to be Thomas going deep. Got the body on his guy. They dump it out to center. Komets get it back again. And here we come cross rink. Ouellet feeds back up the wall. Defense on the attack. In they go at the side of the net behind the goal this time. Trying to get to the puck was Lowry. He got there. Couldn't finish it off. It bounces around in front. Got some space. Couldn't hold it. Now it's chipped out to center ice. Going deep into the zone left. Holmstrom. Holmstrom on a trailer. He's got a guy out front. And they miss it on a backhander. And that went up onto the mesh.
Yeah, that got deflected. Whoa. He walked out across the front. Walked right in. Went to the backhand. And the defense was able to stretch out, get the stick on it, and deflect it over the glass.
This game just underway. No score. Komets and Toledo. And this is Komet Hockey.
The puck is dropped on another Komet season. And what better way to get ready to watch the K's than with a pregame party? Aunt Millie's Deli Buns and your party spread will put the biscuit in the basket for your guests. To face off with some great sandwich ideas for your party, visit AuntMillie's.com. Whatever you put inside the sandwich, it's always a winner when you include Aunt Millie's Deli. And speaking of winners, go Komets!
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
On a good forecheck, trying to keep Toledo in the zone, but it squirts out on the left wing, cleared to center, janks all the way wide right, and the Komets break that up and send it right back inside the line.
That's waved.
No icing is called on the play, as it was close enough to a play, and they just couldn't make it. Schrock steps into a pass. Here comes the drive, just wide of the net, all the way left point. It is Saul with a drive. Came right side, all the way to the point right. All the way left to Saul again. Down in front of the net, it trickled just wide. Deflected, but not enough. Lampy picking it up, comes out to center. Here they've got 3 down. They're picking up the trailer on the play well enough, and it's Saul on the corner. As Saul goes in, trying to hammer, Sims tried to hammer him, but it came back to center ice. Komets try to flip it loose. They dig for it. Schrock at the wall, sending Wu back into the defense, and right at that point.
Well, bad line change.
Yep,
right
Marteau had to skip away from it because there were extra people on the ice at the moment. Here we come. Komets accept that one. Long lead pass. Ooh, right over the sticker. Schrock off the side of the net. No, it's Pastilli. Pastilli on the corner. Round behind the net, far wall. Kept in on the zone by Lacasse. Off behind the net. Now here we come again. Trying to jam it back up the wall. Pastilli couldn't get to it. Here they come out. As with the puck trying to move it was Schwab. He's taken off. He got it back, though. He skated wide. Man up in the slot. All the way to the right point. Can't play it. Hauk for Toledo off the defense is hit, knocked down on the play that time, and the Komets try to come back. Here's Perlini, but he couldn't keep it from rolling off his stick. Here they come again. Fort Wayne zone. Burschbach going to the zone. He's checked off the play. Here's Perlini with it. He's got room now up the middle. Good lead pass coming to the line. Lowry sends it back into the corner. Higgs dumps it deep, and the Komets follow it. Up on the wall right side. Out at the point. Here they come as Lacasse tried to move it in. Behind the net, picked back up again by Thomas. Thomas all the way up top. Leaves it at the point. He's got it back again. Thomas still has it on the wall. Spins away from another forecheck. Keeps digging for it. The energy is really there with this kid. Here they come back up the wall. He's got it again. Out at the point. From the point. Here's a drive high. Turned off. Kept in by Lacasse. Back in the corner. Going after it. Ouellet can't get there. All the way left wall. Thomas with a big hit. Takes his guy off the play. Got the puck back out of the zone. Feeds to his defense. Komets recycle, starting from scratch. Back up ice. Here comes Krug into the zone, going wide nicely. Lowry at the point. Ouellet sends it right beside the net. Couldn't finish the play. Look out! Here they come. A good forecheck, breaking that one up. Back it goes. Fort Wayne zone. Icing will be the call. We're scoreless. Shots on goal. 1-1. A lot of action, but no shots. This is Komet Hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days, same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement, and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days, same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
This is Komet Hockey.
Komets with the puck. Here's Embach out front. Oh, shot on goal. Couldn't get it. They had 3 guys in front of the net. You weren't going to get close to Lurg, I'll tell you. But here they come. Fort Wayne's own Leon going to the zone. Shot, save, and flagging it down. Nagle, he'll hold it for a whistle in the faceoff. Second shot on him. We've had one on Mr. Lurg. So they're keeping things pretty quiet in front of the goaltenders.
Nagle's played that pretty calmly. A shot from about the top of the circle. Good wrist shot right on the net. He went down a little bit, but made the glove save on the chest and cleaned up pretty well with no rebound.
He's big enough to get on his knees and still cover the crossbar. Here we come again. Ready, set, draws. It was held in the zone. Recovered there by Clare. Clare got a shot on net, went wide of the goal. Saul pushed his guy loose, trying to pick it off. Rogers can't get it. In front of the net. Hey, let's go. Komets on the way. Into the zone they come, dipping it way down into the corner. Embach, and they get a line change. One forecheck staying on this time as up ice they come, trying to move into it. The Komet D-man can't make the play. Look out. Here it is as it's cleared by Daniels off on the left side up the middle. As Schrock gets there, it's Pastilli who got the move on that one. They chip it out to center, and they trap three guys outside the zone. Look out. Attaboy. Great save that time as they push it aside, got the glove on it. Here we come. Komets try to move it out as Lacoste can't get a piece of it. Finally, they clear to the neutral zone, and the Toledo defense back they come with it again, driving it in hard. Kev Clare deep into the corner. It came loose. Komets out to center ice, and the attack. Pastilli going into the zone. He's got help. He's a trailer on the play now. Look out. Where's the point man? Instead, nicely Perlini goes in, turns it around, and off behind the net, picked off, and Slowikowski. Yeah, that's him, all right. He's one of the Polish kids, I guess, from Toledo. Got the puck, moves out to center. Toledo with a big, nice hit that time. And Mr.
in front.
Look out.
Picked up.
Krug got what he wanted that time, a guy coming along with his head down. And he was a big guy, but Krug punished him anyway. Now he's saying, okay, guys, we get our line change. If we've got it, here we come. All right, Lowry cutting wide left, takes the pass. Out it comes to center. Komets, dumping it into the zone. Thomas backhands it all the way into the corner. It is Lurg who makes the play. Back up the wall, kept in at the point. Drive.
On the net.
Front of the net, they scramble for it. Chip wide. Far side, Lowry again. Feeds behind the net. Komets have it. Here's Ouellet. Out at the point, from the point, right point pass. Whoops, Krug got to dump it deep, and he does. But he's decked on the play by Mercier at the same time. Here's Krug again with a drive, deflected wide. They're bombing away, but they're just not able to hit the target. It's a save momentarily by Daniels, coughed up, and here comes Mercier going in left side. He gets a shot, hanging on nicely on the play. Nagle.
Left short side, glove side. He makes the save. Holds on to the puck there for no second chance.
So right now there's no score. 11-17 still to go. Period one. Komets in Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal, make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets tried to clear that puck, couldn't get it. Picked off on the wall by Kyle Rogers, trying to make a centering pass. They move it around behind the net and go after it, and they beat the Komets to the puck on the left half wall. But it's mucking away, turning around. Komets try to get it loose, can't do the job. Trying to dump it, still can't. Now they clear it to center ice. They've got to recycle and get everybody out of there right now. As here they come behind the Fort Wayne net, everybody onside, and got to move it, and it's all the way at center, going in on the play. They've still got it back, but unable to keep it was Embach. You look out, get off the ice in a hurry. And that time Schrock had to stop it, wait for his teammates to get off the ice on a line change, and then backhanded it inside the Toledo line. Here they come wide, but the winger not breaking on the right side, and the Komets are back for this one. Here we come again. Moving it is Lacoste. He's got some daylight. Keeps it coming. Right wing pass. And it goes to Daniels, and he has his pocket. Hey, drive on the play in front of the net. They muck away right across the goal mouth. Komets after it again. Feeding it off on the left point to Lacoste. Lacoste down the wall to Pastilli. Back to Lacoste. Let her go. Oh, just wide of the net again. Komets in. Trying to move it. It's there's a lot of traffic in front of that net, I'll tell you. They don't give you a nickel. Here they come back the other way, Pastilli. Now he's got it coming. He's by one, by another one. In he goes on the wing, all the way right side, front of the net again. But tied up trying to get to the net was Lowry. Couldn't get in tight. Now behind the net, the forecheck with actually Perlini putting the pressure on. But here comes Toledo back to the Fort Wayne line. The puck carrier that time was Mercier, met nicely up on the wall. Komets keep it alive. Look out. Krug behind the net, hit by Mercier. Komets coming back up ice. It rolled off the stick to Lowry, and the Komets have to meet him right at the blue line. Nagle leaves it behind the net. Komet defense. Krug looking, waiting, trying to find the right place. They've got three guys inside our blue line on the forecheck. Lowry coming wide left. He takes the pass, but it goes to center ice. There was a touch on the play. They race down for it. Icing's the call, and the face-off comes all the way back inside the Fort Wayne zone. And we're scoreless, period one, Komets and Toledo here at the Coliseum, and this is Komet Hockey.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Save on gasoline and get free Komet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets, Krug on the far wall there, goes in, jams his man off the play, Hirschfeld, and Hirschfeld gets it back, sends it left point. They look off the side of the wall, took a bad bounce, can't get it up front. Komets have it. Here they come, get to it. Yep. They poke it out to center. After it, Ouellet can't get to it. Beat by the defender, Elbrecht, then off behind the net they come, but still on the forecheck, and positively interference that was never called as they really held Ouellet back. Here they come back into the zone, down deep. It is going to be Saul. Boy, he hangs one on his guy big time. As coming to the front of the net, Holmstrom can't play it. Duck out up top. Komets have it back. They lose a stick on the play. And right now, nobody's giving them much. Now they got it out of there at least.
Yeah, Saul's going to get one. Could be boarding. There's the difference between size on a man, too. Saul is a little bigger than the man he was checking, and the man went for the board. Saul just came from behind him and gave him a pop, and he went into the board's face first, and we're going to get 2 minutes, I believe, for boarding.
All right.
Hopefully that's all it is.
First penalty of the night on either team in the first set. We're right on the board, and we still have 8.5 to go, and this is Komet Hockey.
Hey, truck fans, you want to see something new for 2015? You can at your GMC and Chevy dealerships. Trucks built by the proud union members of UAW Local 2209. These quality trucks are made right here in Northeast Indiana. Hard-working union members take personal pride in the craftsmanship and attention to detail needed to produce these new trucks. They can build one for you. Take a look at a world-class quality-built truck. See them today at your Indiana and Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Saul takes a boarding call for 2 as the Walleyes drop to the D, pick back up. Schwab on the rush to center, looks, goes left wing, second guy in, drops it off to a trailer, and the trailer down below. Hirschfeld sends it behind the net. Komets get it back as it is up ice. Komets couldn't catch it in time, and they're looking for the guy for the shot. They don't have it yet. Half wall left side up top. Attaboy. Right in the right spot was Nagle. Here we come, trying to get another shot. Nagle holding the corner, can't get it. At the point, Nagle again gets another shot. Here they come again, turned wide right half wall. They're looking. They got a man set up for the shot. They can't get it to him. Here we come, back up the wall. Good defensive move, Komets that time. As I believe it was Schrocky going in there and piling away at his man. Here they come out at the point again. Here's another one, and that one went wide. Back up onto the screen and deflected, so we'll take a whistle and a face-off, and they still have 58 seconds in their power play as Toledo trying to get something going.
Well, they had about 6 attempted shots at the net. Maybe 1, 2 might have got through. The other ones were either blocked or deflected, but Toledo getting good possession of the puck, taking the shots when they can, and the Komets doing a good job of blocking the alleys to the net.
All right, Krug having a little conversation with somebody down there. 23, I believe, Hirschfeld. All right, here we come. They're looking to get a shot. Don't have it yet. Came half wall left, back up top, straight up. It's blocked that time and into the corner. Here we come. Moving with the puck is Quayle, the D-man. Komets try to move it up ice. They do, clearing it the length of the rink. Lurg goes way out of his net to stop it. His D-man's back to cut him over on the play, and Holmstrom coming back up ice. Lead pass Fort Wayne zone, going hard is Schwab into the zone. All the way to the corner. Gets on by his check. Reaching for it that time. The Komet D, and they nicely clear it, though, right back inside the line. Still 20 seconds to go. Is back on the attack. Here they come to the Fort Wayne line. Lampy feeds it in the corner. Now the shooter around behind the net. Jenks sends it wide. Good hit by the Komets, breaking that one up down the wall. It's at the point. Nice move again. Look out. Attaboy. Hang on. Upending somebody down on the corner and working real hard at that one was Bartow, man. He just reefed his guy, knocked him flat. He got another one.
All even.
Now they're back even, Steven, and out they come. Around behind the net. Komets after it on the wall. Moving it in deep. Got a big hit there. Poked the puck loose. Komets have it, and they put it right back in the middle of the traffic. All the way up ice. Now Komets on the break. Start out ice as Pernelli feeds back off as Lowry going in on the play. He got a shot, and there is no rebound. Hanging on was Lurg.
Well, Lowry took the shot from about 30 feet out. Two Komets headed for the net. Lurg saw it, made the save, and two guys standing right beside him looking for rebounds.
So 5:18 still left, period one. No score, Komets Toledo, and this is Komet hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri. And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, Komets with the puck, moving it back inside the zone. Here we come up the wing. Dropped on a trailer. Backhander wide of the net by Andy Harrison. Out front. Another drive and a save. Rebound kept alive. Front of the net again. Deflection. Goaltender's down, but they didn't get the puck to him. They blocked it before it got there. Komets are back. Here we come. Lost it. Out at center ice, recovered by Kyle Rogers, sends it back in the Komet corner, covered up there by Dylan Quayle. Quayle feeds back off the wall to Krug. Krug looking back to Quayle. Quayle starts coming back to Krug as they get the attack going. Off the right wall, going in on it, but unable to catch up with it in the nick of time was Higgs. Back it comes to Krug. Krug cycles it back into the zone. Higgs turns it nicely off into the corner, follows it down around behind the net to the wall. Komets get it back. Here's Perlini. Perlini gets away back to Higgs on the wall. Higgs comes loose with that one. Up ice, it's intercepted as Tyler Barnes coming out for the Walleyes, rubbed off the play. Look out, look out. My goodness, no, you don't need that. Here we come, back up ice. Somebody handle it. Down they come into the zone. Back out at center. Toledo intercepts. They drive it back into Fort Wayne zone, and it came on net. Save on the play by Nagle. Komets in a line change. Let's see where they're coming from. It's Pistelli back up with the puck, and he tries to send it in. Never got it. Did he get a touch?
He got
Good.
A touch on it.
It went by kind of quick. That was pretty good hand-eye coordination. It was fired up there. Here we come. Komets try to keep it up alive. They still control it. Center ice. Here's Daniels. Slides by the forecheck, but puck does come back. Daniels chased it down in his own zone. No icing on this one. Daniels leaves it on the wall. Back up we come. Played off by Thomas. Thomas up ice and moving into the zone nicely. Lowry heads for the corner. Chased his guy Luciani down in the corner. Puck comes loose. Up comes Toledo. Man wide right wing. They give it to him at the line. Round he goes. Good move there as Lacoste cuts his guy off, and they're going to call him for what?
Yeah, probably tripping, I believe. He got the stick down first. Yeah, tripping.
Yep.
He got the stick down first, and the man tripped over Lacoste's stick, and Lacoste played the body into the boards with the stick out in front. That caused the tripping. Komets in the penalty box the second time.
17-10 of the period, and here comes Toledo again. We're scoreless right now, and this is Komet hockey. One of the things.
Yeah, a bit of a cheapie.
Yeah. But like Gary told him, he says, watch your angles tonight. These guys go wide, and they really break it quick when you're on you.
Yeah.
This is Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance.
When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, Komets trying to kill off another power play by Toledo. So far, so good. They got 1:30 still to go on it, and Toledo keeping it in the zone. Up to the point, left side. Can't shoot. Half wall now. Moving is Barnes. Barnes got a shot. They knocked somebody down in front of the net who was creating too much problem for Nagle. Here they come again. Look out. Good save. No
Nagle's
further.
In the middle of it.
Yep, he got the save and pounced on a rebound.
Yeah, Quayle, a defenseman, was able to take the man away, and that give Nagle a chance to dive down and grab the puck. Good defensive play by Quayle, and he had his defensive partner Krug standing right there looking for the loose one.
So that's going to be the 5th shot on goal, or the 6th shot on goal by the Walleyes. They had been 5 apiece. And the penalty continues to run for 1:21. Almost back-to-back penalties, and you don't need that. Here's Saul off behind the net. Came up to Embach. Way up in the air, and he drives it right back. Just wide of the Toledo net. It's teed up there. Luciani moves it off, tries to send it back to the zone, taken away by the Komets, and they drive it all the way back. And here's Saul with a shot all the way from his own blue line. And Lurg had to make a save on it. Here we come again. Back up they come. 4 guys down, going in hard right side. Mercier at the side of the net, couldn't shoot it, and it's blocked again. Mercier got it back. Saul banging his guy up the wall, and they clear length of the rink one more time.
Komets dump it down the ice.
40 seconds still left on the power play again, and then behind his net, it's Tony Luciani coming back with a biscuit, and this guy can score standing on his head. He's a modern-day Barry Scully, so watch him. Here's Krug going to the corner. Bingo nicely takes his man Mercier off the puck. They scrum for it deep in the corner. Krug trying to bat away at it, can't get it. He's got it, still holds it behind the net on the wall, and it's finally recovered by Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld is decked on the play by Quayle. Up they come. Puck squirts loose, trying to get to it. All the way at the point left. They look, and they chip this one wide.
Last minute
It came right off to Lowry. Can't get to the puck. Up
Offside.
they come, and offside the call.
You get the call. Good call defense.
55 seconds still left in this first period of play. 5 seconds left on the power play. There is no score. Komets and Toledo here at the Coliseum, and the Komets have now had their 7th shot on goal.
Yeah, a couple of long ones there.
Yeah.
Saul let it go from almost his own blue line, trying to catch the goalie. Not watching, but Learge made the save.
Here we come, Toledo again. In they come wide left. Houck trying to get to the net, but hanging on is Nagle. And that's their 7th shot on goal, and we're back to even Steven with 47 seconds still left in the period. No
5
score.
on 5. Face-off will stay in the Komet zone. Get organized, guys.
All right, back we come for the draw one more time. It will be Lowry going to the draw. He gets his guy tied up for a moment. Couldn't finish the play. Look out. This one high and wide. Far corner. Off the right wall, Birschbach. Birschbach came up top from the zone. Cleared nicely to center. Races on for this one as going back. Lowry putting a lot of pressure on the big guy behind the net. Lowry's in, tying him up as Slowikowski can't make it. That's a 17-cylinder name there. Here we come. Back in it comes. Here's Pistelli. Pistelli out front. Another drive. It's wide.
That's
taken down.
Again.
Knock. Here they come. 15 seconds left. Toledo coming to the line. Into the zone. Blocked nicely on a good long reach that time by Lacoste. Big bouncing puck came out front. Can't get it again. We still have 5 seconds to go. Good forecheck by Lacoste. Ties his man up on the wall. They won't get anything out of this except a buzzer. That's it at the end of 1. Shots on goal 7-7. The score 0-0 favors the Fort Wayne Komets, and this is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra section.
It's Chevy Truck Month, when you can depend on Silverado, the most awarded pickup of 2014. And once you've built the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road, you find new roads to conquer and introduce Chevy Colorado, the 2015 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy trucks, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. And now you can depend on great offers during Chevy Truck Month. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Dependability based on longevity 1987 through April 2013 full-size pickup registrations.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
We are looking at first intermission and no score between the Komets and the Toledo Walleyes. So we'll see how this is going to work out. 7-7 shots on goal. The only team on the scoreboard for any reason, the Komets, with 2 minor penalties. The first one was Saul at 12:20 for boarding, and the next one Lacoste at 17:10 for a trip. And they have maintained their integrity around the goal. Nagle's had to come scrambling a couple of times. Good scrambles. He was on the ball, and he looks like he's in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Most of the offense and any goal threats came from the power plays that Toledo had. They had good movement of the puck. They had good attempts of shots on the net. But the Komet defense stood pretty strong, blocking the start, deflected them wide, and if not, Nagle's made a couple of saves back there. So they've killed off a couple of good power play situations, and they've held the score to 0-0. So they've got 7 shots on net. I didn't think they had a lot of quality shots, but they're throwing the puck at the net, and they're rushing the net, and they're looking for the rebound, looking for movement around the net, and if they get a break, they'll jump a goal on them. So a good, solid period by both teams. Both teams know each other. You got number 1, number 2 playing each other. What else do you expect? Very tight game.
Well, you notice one thing. When they dropped the puck, they know enough about each other. They didn't spend any time trying to find out who they were. They went after each other right away.
Oh, they're both good skating teams, and the strength of both these teams is they skate, they move the puck, and they get break for the net. And if they go to the net and they shoot the puck, then they get the breaks and they score goals. So they know each other pretty well, and as soon as Toledo gets the puck, you see the Komets off-winger charge back to get back to help out the defense and go wide to watch the defense, the winger, who was always wide on the wing.
Well, one thing, we have like 2 new guys in essence in the lineup. Higgs had 2 games before, but Harrison is new. He hasn't had ice time yet, but probably will before it's over. And these are the kind of games where you kind of don't know what to do. If you worry about a guy, you're better to play short with people you know than put him into a lineup and spoil the chemistry.
Yeah, well, I think Harrison got out there maybe 1 shift, and that was about it. But you know, with a lineup as many players as they got 3 solid lines out there. They got their 6 or 7 defensemen. So we got plenty of players that, as long as they stay away from injuries and stay out of the penalty box, they aren't going to tire anybody out in this game.
Well, the only player we're minus tonight, and scratch, of course, is going to be Paulie Crowder.
Yeah.
And that high ankle sprain is all over him again. But the good news is we're coming up on Friday night with a strong young guy who we've known before, J.M. Risk. This guy comes to play.
Yeah, when he was here, I remember him as being a pretty good defensive hockey player. You could throw him out there on any line, do whatever you needed on him. Big physical guy, go in the corners, dig it out, and throw it to the front of the net.
And a great defensive player and a penalty killer.
He's not going to hurt you one bit at all. So other than we maybe need a little more offense, we'll see if he can get some goals for us.
And, of course, Sidlowski back up in Lake Erie came down for 3 games, actually. The minute we were done Saturday in Orlando, he hitchhiked all over. No, but he went straight back to Lake Erie. So they have great regard for the guy, and his only problem is he is not on an Avalanche contract. So it makes it a little tougher with the numbers they've got under contract up there. He explained that the last time he was here. He said, you know, it isn't the fact that you don't play well and they don't like you and they don't give you a chance to play, but you get caught up in a contract numbers game, and these guys that they've got here, he said, they're harder to replace almost almost regardless of what they do because they're part of the roster.
Well, like I say, as long as the Komets can find some fill-ins like they've been doing, and they're not short on their lineup, other than the quality of player that you get, that's going to be the difference between Sidlowski and the player you get here. So, you know, from a standpoint of that, if Sidlowski's up there and he's playing and he's getting the job and he's working himself to upper league, all good for him. So hopefully he's just not sitting in the stands watching hockey games.
Well, I know that's the thing. The only thing that has disturbed Gary at any time, as he tells the teams who call him up, you know, thank you, we appreciate the call-up, but please, if you're calling him up, please use him because he's too important to us to just let him sit in the stands.
Exactly.
And at least the one group that seems to be more amenable to that is Colorado. Like Nags went up, and he sat and barked at the moon in Grand Rapids for a few games before he even took a look at him, and it showed. He did not get the play time and the practice. Even in practices, if you got the extra goaltender, guess who's odd man out?
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I mean, you need the game conditions, and hopefully Graham is going to be able to rotate these two, keep them both happy, and keep them both sharp.
Well, he's got some pretty good goaltending right now because Will has really come out and blossomed, and his goaltending coach is in this week from Colorado. And as he said, I noticed the difference in Roman already from the time he's been playing.
Sure.
And he listens, and the things we worked on last time, the kid's doing them. And he said, that's what we like about him. He absorbs it and does it.
Yeah, there's no doubt from game one with both these goaltenders, they've improved every game, and to a point in game conditions, they're the difference in winning and losing in most of the games they played this year.
So that's where we are right now. And, of course, tonight, Pat Nagle's the guy on the spot, and I don't know who it'll be on Friday night, but Gary's been very fair. When they play one game, the other guy plays a game, and he'll get together and say, okay, guys, the other game, the next game tomorrow night, whoever plays the best in these two games, you automatically start tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. And you look at the records, the past records we played. If we played Gwinnett this year, he'll look and see who played against him, how he played, and if he was successful, then that's the guy that's going to get the start.
Pretty nice. You know, I can remember the good old days when Rob first came here. There was no backup.
Well, that was the start of it.
But you survived.
Yeah, we made it through.
In fact, Robbie might have gone somewhere else after playing, but he was so tired from all those years, he didn't want to leave the house for a year or two.
I don't think so.
No. He's a great addition to the Fort Wayne community. Served his time, did his work, and has become a real good citizen of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we just appreciate the fact he's here. And that's the reason I'm able to get him to gab with me, and I appreciate that very much as well. Gary Graham is here, and we're going to talk to Gary, so don't you go away. Let's see what he's got to say. This is Komet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michael's is a positive image. Don't fall in the it's good enough trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michael's. Call for your appointment today. 482-2660.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and during our President's Day event, now's the time to get a great deal on a 4x4 truck. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Matt, forget about spinning your wheels. Drive easy with a new Jeep Patriot for just $239 a month. Or how about payments of just $259 a month on a Ram Crew Cab Express 4x4 truck?
February's truck month, and we know trucks. Right, Casey?
Guts Glory Ram. You can be practical and stylish during truck month. Save up to $12,000 on a 2015 full-size Ram Tough truck, including the lifted ones. And we can customize it any way you like.
I like it. Just go to GlenbrookDodge.com and see some amazing deals.
That's right, Matt. You can shop over 500 vehicles at GlenbrookDodge.com. See all the deals, like get an extra $1,000 off a 2015 Chrysler 200 just for trading a competitive midsize vehicle.
Hey, guys, what about the Dodge Boy Promise?
Don't forget that Dodge Boy Promise, Matt. We're going to beat any competitor's deal. Guaranteed.
So come see us on the Giant American Flag during President's Day event or jump online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there is calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming in the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is a great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text, voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. With chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors, a real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore Transmission. We're geared to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore Transmission. We're geared to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Back home after a week in sunny Florida, and I don't see any suntan. What are you been doing?
I'm too out of shape to lay out the pool. They'd go running away from me, but it was nice to get into some warm weather, that's for sure.
But 2 out of 3 ain't all bad, buddy.
No, I thought really the first game that we lost 3-2, I thought that was really one of our better games out of all three, really defensively too, but it wasn't meant to be. We missed out on some opportunities, and Florida was more opportunistic that game, but I thought it got better as the weekend went on, and, Roman played obviously spectacular there, and both Friday, Saturday, and when you got the goalie playing lights out like that, it makes it a lot easier to get 2 points.
Well, it's pretty obvious after losing on Wednesday, nobody had a choice but to win Friday, Saturday.
It was important. Again, this year it's been our motto the whole year is about responding after a loss, and, these points are so important right now. Everybody's grinding out points. Everybody's dealing with injuries and call-ups. Every team is. So you have to eliminate the excuses out of your game and just go after it with whatever lineup you have, whatever lineup the other team has. You never know night to night. You just have to go out there, be disciplined, and execute the game plan. The guys did a great job Friday night. I think it helps us, when we get those early leads. I thought we were able to get our game established, really get some confidence going, especially in a hostile environment like Orlando. They get big crowds. It's loud in there. And if you let Orlando really get an early lead on you, they can be a tough team to battle back against. So, both nights it was nice to play with the leads from the beginning of the first period.
Not only that, but a lot of people contributed. You didn't have to figure that somebody had to do it. They were coming from other places.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had depth in both games from all different types of players. You know, Perlini scoring, Matt Lowry scoring, you know, Severin scoring. I mean, we had a lot of different guys chipping in. So that's important right now, especially this time of the year. Your depth has got to come up for you big time when you are dealing with injuries and call-ups. So different guys are stepping up in big ways, and tonight's going to be another opportunity for other role guys to step up. You know, we need everybody elevating their game. It's one of 2 times here left that we played Toledo. We won this North Division this year. We won home ice, and we're only going to see these guys a couple more times, so it's basically 4 points on the line tonight. Yeah, I made a trade for him. You know, we practiced with 8 forwards the other day, and we got some guys that are banged up, and especially depth at center. You can't have enough of it. So, you know, he wasn't getting the opportunity he was really looking for up there. And, you know, even though we didn't come to terms at sub where I got the job, it didn't work out. You never burn a bridge, and Risker was a pleasure to work with that year. We won it all in the Central League. I worked with him a lot as an assistant coach, and, you know, they were really the catalyst for us that playoff run there. Him, Schrocky, and Thorny had a great checking line mentality and contributed offensively, but he also brings a lot to us on the penalty kill, and that's really where we need him big time. He was one of the best penalty killers. We had a top penalty kill that year, I believe, in the Central League, and he's a guy that prides himself on face-offs, blocking shots, doing the intangibles, and we could use some more of that on our team.
But you get what you pay for with him.
Yeah, you know, he's excited to come here. The thing about bringing a guy like Risker is he knows what it's like to play in Fort Wayne. He knows the pressure. He knows the expectations of winning on a nightly basis. He knows management. He knows the staff, and most importantly, he knows how to work with me. You know, so there's a lot of comfort level there trading for a guy that you've already worked with as a coach.
This is big tonight.
It's a big game. You know, we got to stay out of the box. I think Toledo's the least penalized team in the league, and they got a great power play, so you got to make sure that you're disciplined. We do need to be physical, however. This is a team that, for us, you got to be physical on their D. They got some mobile D that like to activate in a rush, and the more we can get pucks in deep and wear down their D, the better our chances will be for 2 points.
Good luck.
Thanks, Bob.
Gary Graham, Comet Coach. We will be back in a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook and at FortWayne'sFamousConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all. The Score with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantazzi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Hazel Owens.
I am now living my purpose, empowering women through public speaking, broadcasting, and online communications. I'm proud to help women have a voice in the community, and IWU has helped me reach that goal.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWUJourneys.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Here we go. Ready to go. Period number 2, 0-0 on the board. 7-7 on the shots, and
5 against 5. No penalties. Ready to go again.
Lowry now steps in. He and Jenks will take care of the face-off circle as the Komets attack from right to left here in period number 2. As the puck squirts loose, dumped deep into the Fort Wayne zone by Elbrick. Off behind the net, take a look, cleared around the wall, took a funny bounce out to the point, and it goes left point. Left point they look. Now they drift one on through on the corner of the net, trying to deflect it, couldn't get the job done. And here we come again. This time it's Krug. Krug up the wall. Moves to center ice all the way to the Toledo defense, picked up there by Elbrecht. He spins away, works his way up on the right wing, comes to center. Daniels checks his guy off. Krug going deep in the corner, has the puck. They fight for it down deep, trying to get it loose. Lowry trying to come up with it. They jam away, can't get it. Look out, another one. Off behind the net, cleared out in the corner beautifully that time, as it was the defender Quayle who got that one saved. Here they come again, back up the wall. Look out. And that
collision
was
there.
Boy, bad pass. Krug gave his buddy a suicide pass that trip. Yeah, Ouellet doesn't like to get hit anyway, and he was lined up pretty good. Give him credit for fielding the pass. Here comes Toledo. Back in they come. A deflection right off the skate of Schwab. He almost carried it to the net. Here they come out front again. Right point, trying to get a play. All the way to left point. They're making it wide. They're getting it cleared out in front of the net. They couldn't get a loop. Whoa, nice hit there. As the Komets jammed their man away, Krug put a little body on his guy, and it's cleared by Toledo, I believe.
On the net.
Right on the net the other way, though, and Lerg had to make a save on it. Cleared around behind the goal where Joey Houck trying to go to pick it up. Schrock in on the forecheck. Komets got it back. Here they come again, poking away at the loose puck. Came to center. Komets have it there and sending it to the defense. Saul back up the wall into the zone. They come all the way half wall. Drive wide, front of the net. Komets behind the net taking a look. Couldn't find their guy. Sent back in the corner that time as Severin got it. Severin raps at it, can't get it. Toledo picking it up at center ice, trying to move it by. Shot there on the drag by Mercier, gloved and hung onto by Nagle, and that took that one out of danger in a hurry. We're beginning period 2. Komets and Toledo are scoreless, and this is Komet Hockey.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets work their way to center ice with the puck. Here they go into the zone. Higgs going left. They try for the shot. It's blocked.
Offside.
Offside the call, and the faceoff will stay just outside the Toledo blue line. Period 2 is underway.
Good break by the Komets when they busted out of their own zone. There were 3 of them going in on the 2 defense. Unfortunately, the puck got ahead of them too far. They forced the offside, but they broke out quickly, and that's good to see 3 of them break at the same time.
All right, we're jamming away for the faceoff. It's inside the Toledo zone. Perlini tried to pick it off. It's dumped loose. Here they come. Komets on the move. Look out. It's Lacoste behind the net. Back up comes Perlini. Good lead pass, but he couldn't get there in time. As hustling for it, Higgs, but he got beat to the biscuit. Here we come now, sent all the way back inside the Toledo zone, off behind the net. Komets get it back, up the wall, and Perlini sends to the point right side. Back in the corner, round behind the net, chasing this one down, Pistilli. Komets keep it alive. Perlini drives it deep, and here we come again, up the middle. Here's a drive, it deflected off the stick that time of Perlini, up onto the mesh, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off, I believe, inside. Nope, they're going to move it outside?
Yeah, I think it was off, right straight off.
No, they're going to keep it deep.
Yeah, it was deflected by the Toledo defense, and as the Perlini tried to let the quick shot go, got deflected up and over the glass.
All right, face-off stays to the right of Jeff Lerg, the little goaltender for the Toledo Walleyes, but he's mighty. Matt Lowry now into the draw for Fort Wayne, trying to get it back to his guy. They scrambled in the first face-off circle, wasn't dropped. He and Jenks are after each other. Here we come, ready, set, and he gets a piece of it out. It comes half wall right, and coming up a drive, and right on the money. Rebound. They get a rebound out front, and another one. And they battle around the corner for it. Thomas got the first play and comes back. What do we got here?
It went up over the glass, so they may say Toledo fired it.
Did they or didn't they?
Well, the penalty box is open.
Yep, so they're going to get the call for delay, apparently, and the time of that one was 3:04.
Yeah, I think that's what they got to be saying, that they flipped the puck straight up and over. They're giving it to 27, Jinx.
So, yeah.
Minutes delay of game.
Yeah.
Time penalty, 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Toledo's 27, Jinx.
So we get a power play. Yes, face off inside the Toledo zone.
That's our first of the game, so let's make something happen here. Toledo put some pretty good pressure on us, and we battled off 2 of them, so see if we can get one here.
Lowry, Seven, and Thomas up front. They look at the draw, poke to the point, now wide in front of the net. Here they come all the way up top again, and up the middle. Take a look, all the way halfway left, behind the net, right up top, and they miss a chance for the pass. Picked up half wall right. They look in front of the net. Here we come. Picked off by Embrock. Up it comes. Half wall left. Looking for the shot. Severn can't get it. He's still got to look at it. Can't find it yet. Off behind the net. Looking for a man to sneak in left wall. Back half wall left. Severn again. Severn waiting. Can't shoot. He gets it in front of the net. Deflected right to the side of the goal.
Gotta be patient.
Severn now comes up with this one. Tries to move it in front. Sends off deep on the left corner. Back up they come as Thomas feeds up to Severn. Severn looks back to Thomas. Thomas is there. Feeds nicely down into the zone left. Up front they get a shot at this one. Came wide. You got to shoot it soon. Oh, a good shot. Good save. Another drive. Severn got it. Couldn't play it. Back they come in front of the net. They scramble for it.
Thomas is a little pushing and shoving around right now.
A little shoving around, and then Lowry gets in the middle of it.
Yeah, the shot was from the high slot, got up into the defenseman of Toledo's equipment, and I think it went up his leg, and it was enough to everybody couldn't find the puck for a split second, so they got the whistle, and everybody started to push and shove and find out where the puck was, and they finally settle it down and keep the face-off.
Komets come alive. They've had 5 shots so far, and if we only had 4 minutes played, we're still scoreless, and this is Komet Hockey.
Hi, Komet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
That puck there, power play, trying to find a setup. Perlini behind the net, can't find a pass. Out it comes as Pistelli puts off the far point, and around behind the net, Ouellet just sends it right back left corner. Here it is, down in the corner again as Pistelli trying to make a break to drive. Good play there. Perlini got a shot.
Short side.
Had to make a save on the short side. Here they come one more time, all the way up top on the half wall right. Here it is again. Save. It came wide. Komets send it again. Another drive. Front of the net. Here they come trying to move it. Can't cram it. Komets after it again. Out at the point. Krug, left side on the half wall. Dump it.
All even.
Now it's Perlini
5 on 5.
Deep in the corner. Ouellet there. Right to the goal mouth. Came far wall. Here's a drive behind the net again. Komets after it one more time. Picked up. Sent to the point. Right side. Here's Krug going deep now. He looks behind the net. Came out front. Can't play. Intercepted. Here comes Toledo. Down the wall. It's Jinx who's out of the penalty box. Trailer Mercier makes the move. They get the shot wide. It goes all the way back to the line. Foot race on. Komets have it. Here's Pistelli. Nope. It's going to be Ouellet. Trying to dump it behind the net. Now played off by Severn. Severn is jammed to the wall hard. He tried to turn away from a forecheck. In goes the Komets as they get their plate out at center. Lead pass nicely coming back is Saul. They send it to center ice. Komets get it back. Cross rink. Here they come on the break. Komets at center. In they go, dump deep into the corners. Pistelli sends it behind the net. In it goes, trying to make a forecheck on the play. Schrock gets dumped loose. They're 2-on-2, 3-on-2 coming to the Komet line.
Wide with it.
Barnes going in, trying to get a shot away. Way to go. Good save. And this one back on the mesh, and that will get the whistle. And a face-off in the Fort Wayne zone. 13:47 to go. Period number 2. Komets and Toledo scoreless. This is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Holmstrom and Lowry, the draw as it goes to Lowry. Good pass up ice, unable to accept that one. Breaking out of the zone was Daniels, and the icing call will take the faceoff back in the Fort Wayne zone.
Yeah, they missed the pass, a quick break out of the zone, and it hopped over the Ouellet stick. Went all the way down for the icing. Bring her back, but a good breakout again as they won the draw, and they tried to hit the high winger going down the wing.
All right, face-off off to the right of Nagle. And again, Lowry gets the draw on this one, picked up by Daniels behind the net. Komets have it. Here's Ouellet. Look out. Up the middle, popped out to center. Komets try to play it, chased down by Lowry. Couldn't handle it. Now they drive it right back in the Fort Wayne corner again. Here it is, back up the wall, turning it right into traffic, though, the Komets. All right, Ouellet now dump. Oh, given away right in front of the net. Who was that? Was that Pastelli? Here they come back out of the zone trying to make their goal. It was a good lead pass. Here they come into the zone, going hard to the corner. Daniels overskated it, but got it back. Wheeling it now a little deep in the corner, but offside the call.
Yeah, he put himself offside, I believe, on that, and the delay on it. They finally blow the whistle. The faceoff will come outside right in front of the Komet bench here.
Well, if you are stick handling the puck and you turn and put your back to the D-man and stick handle it over the line and you get in first, you're still okay because you control it.
Yeah.
But he forgot it and then had to reach for it.
Yeah, we lost control for that second.
Higgs now going into the draw, trying to make it work. Toledo comes up with it again. Here they come to... Oh my! What a hit by Krug. Buddy, did he rattle somebody's cage there.
Keep your head up.
Man alive. Here they come again.
Good check. Had the stick, elbows, and everything down. Good, solid check, Krug.
Krug's the guy that lives for those, you know. He's so strong, he's built like an ox. And now they're trying to run a little bit themselves. Luciani coming wide, trying to clear it off behind the net. Here we come. Pastelli can't get it. He gave it up on the wall. Picked back up all the way to the point. From the point, left point. Here they come. Swept back into the right corner by Jenks. Off behind the net. Komets fight for it. Up they come again. Can't get the shot. Look out!
Right to the net.
Turned wide of the net, though. Picked back up. Toledo putting the pressure on. Mercier behind the net.
Ooh,
up top
the
they come. And dumped out. No. They lost it again. Couldn't make the play on the corner. Now it's still loose. They go after it second time around behind the goal, trying to get a guy up the slot. There's one there. Couldn't get him the puck. Komets on the way. Make the break to center. Out they come. Pastelli dumps it in deep, and the Komets get a line change. 11.5 to go, period 2. We're still scoreless. And here comes Toledo one more time. Sims at center, going to the line as that time it was Schrocky who spun his guy off the play. Here we come to center. The big guy's moving. Saul's going in. He's there. Here they come. But offside. He put himself offside again. Lost control of it coming to the line. And he had a full head of steam.
Yeah, he had two players getting ahead of him, too, and he didn't give him the puck.
All right, we have 11:41 to go, period 2. There's no score. Komets Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friends, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
This is Komet Hockey.
All right, face-off will stay in the Fort Wayne zone on the icing call. Severin back into the draw against Troy Schwab. Off to the right of Nagle. Here they come. Severin picked it off, but its first guy to the puck was Toledo. Up they come again as Saul trying to guard against somebody breaking out front. Here they come in the corner, working at it. Nice reach on the play that time as Bartow bangs away at his guy. Look out. That's about a nice save on that one. As right on the money, Nagle, and put it up in the crowd on a rebound.
Yep, he got down low on that, got the stick on it, was able to deflect it with a kick out, and right up over the sideboards, get the whistle and give him a rest and a chance to change up the lines.
It'll be Gwinnett here Friday and Saturday night as we get back-to-backers to see how that's all going to work out. And the K's trying to bore on toward what they would hope to be a North Division championship and home ice advantage this season. Starting to get short.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, and they're winding down very quickly. Gwinnett is in the Eastern North Division, but they're not that big of a team right now. So with only 16 wins,
Rogers
let's go get them.
Little elbow there with Daniels that time he put the hammer on him. And here they come again off behind the net. It is going to be Lacoste. Gets a give-and-go pass. Has some daylight. Scoot, let's go, baby. And he's going to be caught from behind. He does get over center and pounds it into the zone. He's hit from behind, knocked down. Komets dig for it down deep in the zone. Here comes Toledo back up ice, going to the Fort Wayne line, all the way up top. Nice save. Nagle had it lined up all the way. Round behind the net. Ooh, what a hit there as Lacoste gets his guy. But look out. Nice save again. Up the wall, and here we come. Thomas on the move. He's got it wide left into the zone. Here comes Daniels. He's behind one. Looks, got a man up top. It's going to be Thomas. He can't get him the puck. In fact, he lost it. Thomas wipes his guy out, paid the price for it. Komets get it back. Back comes Quayle. Quayle to Daniels. Daniels going in, drops it off on the point, on the net, and hanging on is Lurg on the play.
And Lowry,
Lowry gets knocked down after the play, and he took a pretty good look at Holmstrom. And Lowry will go with anybody. He's a feisty rascal.
They're still talking, so
yeah.
As they both
there's always
back
tomorrow.
To the bench. Yep.
All right, 10:16 left, period number 2. There's still no score. Komets Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets try to jam their way back up the wall. Instead, it's cleared length of the ring. Waved off, no icing. Back to make the play, Sean Sims for Toledo, right back to the Fort Wayne blue line. And it goes to the Komet defense, coming back up ice, taking a look as it is flipped deep into the zone, that time by Krug. Down the wall, kept alive. Here they go, but offside.
Yeah.
Quayle jumped in just by a peak and a week there. We didn't quite have it where we wanted it. So we're looking at 0-0 halfway through period 2. Komets and Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Komet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Face-off outside the Toledo blue line now. As ready into the draw for the Komets. Brock Higgs comes up with the puck, and it goes. Bartow wheels it off in the corner behind the net. Kept alive by Pistelli. They chase it down on the half wall left. Up the wall they come, trying to keep it alive. Perlini can't get to it, and Toledo clears it, and back up ice they come. A little short pass to center. Breaking into the Fort Wayne zone as Bartow gets caught. Look out. He could not get through there in time in order to make the play. Back up the wall they come. Komets have it, and here's Pistelli at center. In he goes to Perlini. At the net, it's wide. Came out point right side. From right point down the right wall, deep into the corner. Pistelli's got it again behind the net, trying to move the puck. Couldn't get it past was Higgs. Higgs after it again. He's tied up. Komets break it up. Higgs is there, but he couldn't get a stick on it.
Try to get the shot.
Here they come. Back up the ice. Hoke behind his net, trying to work his way to center. It comes out, skating back nicely. Perlini coming up with the puck, cleared off, and here comes Saul up the left side. Nice cross-rink pass. In they go. Perlini put it right up on the chest pad. Lurg never saw it. It hit him.
Yeah, he let a pretty good shot go from outside the blue line. Again, a long shot. And Lear just saw it at the last second, took it off the chest, and bobbled it a bit, so he just held on, got out of the net, and took the whistle.
Well, you figure it hit Lurg high on the chest, and it still wasn't able to go into the crossbar, so it tells you how short he is.
5'6" is all he is, yeah.
Lowry now back in the face-off to the left of Lurg as they try to set this one up inside the zone. 8:16 still to go as Thomas fighting for the puck behind the net. Good forecheck. In they go, banging away. Thomas has it again. Here they go at the net. Oh, out front it's blocked. Here they come the other way. And it's center ice. Can't get the play. Quayle in. Stands his guy up. Rogers at the line. Back up the wall. Picked off by Ouellet. Ouellet feeds it off to Krug. Krug coming out. Nice pass at center. Into the zone it goes. Lowry all the way right to the corner. At the net, the shot wide. Came back up the wall, and this one deflects right up into the glass and into the crowd. 7:46 still left. It is period number 2, and the Komets and Toledo are scoreless.
Back at it again Friday, Saturday. Gwinnett in town, and 2 big games there. 8 o'clock on Friday, and then 7:30 on Saturday. So get your tickets for that one, and pretty good games coming up.
Got a special announcement coming for you between periods about our fantasy team player. Pay careful attention. We want your vote, and you can do it online. Here they come. Komets try to keep this one alive. It's knocked loose, turned wide, right to the side of the net, and it jammed away. Rebound went skittering around. Komets look, try to get it back, and intercept it again. Here go the Komets, wide right. Off to the corner is Schrock going deep on the wall. Schrocky's got it, sends it wide to Embach. Embach's got it on the corner. He's chased off the play by Claire, can't finish it off. They jam on the wall. Here comes the puck, and on the move towards center, Hirschfeld. Lead pass good. Komets back check and break that one up, as it was Schrock who got that one. All right, here's Lacoste. Came back out on the wall. Komets at center. Over skating at Severn. Hopped over his stick. Back they come into the zone, and this time it'll be Drew Daniels up for Fort Wayne. Skating to the pass. The Komets send it back far wall, and Daniels got creamed down there as he let the pass go. Here's Pistelli. Fanned on the play, but got the puck back. Feed back off on the half wall left. Another drive goes wide. On the point right side, Komets try to keep it alive, but Saul has to chase it down for the Komets in his own zone. Went all the way to the corner. Komets getting a line change taken care of. Forechecking is Troy Schwab. In fact, they've got 3 guys inside the line again. Here we go back up the middle, and it's Perlini who lost it, trying to come out. Hurry! They've got it back. Pick back up, and here they come to center. And again, Saul with a rush. Sends it deep in his zone. He got it back. He looks out at the point, right side. Drive high. Pick back up. Komets move it out to the point on the left side. It's Pistelli with a drive wide. Komets couldn't get that one. They've got to somehow put more pucks on net. Shooting outside is not going to help them unless they've got somebody there to pick up the garbage. This guy will stop anything you throw at him, and you got to make him work hard. Komets with a good hard forecheck trying to make the play, but slow and Kowski with the puck. Boy, that's a long one to worry about here. He's a newcomer. And here comes the puck, kept into the zone. Thomas tried to knock it down on the wall. Instead, it's Bartow going in, tying up his man. Big scrum going. Komets back with it. Lowry with the puck behind the net. He's got some room and spins it away, and back up we come. Saul back up the wall, and they lose it again, trying to move it into the zone. They're carrying it the wrong way that time as Thomas couldn't make a play on it. Now here they come again. Oh, the forecheck is on right now, I'll tell you. No doubt about that. Attaboy. They gave it to the goaltender. Lowry could see he had nowhere to go.
He was watching there.
Yep, not at all.
Yeah, the good forechecking by Toledo kept pinning them in, and the defense kept going back, and finally they got pushed against the boards. Nagle saw the loose puck. He grabbed it.
14-13 shots on goal. We're scoreless. Komets and Toledo. This is Komet Hockey.
It's time to get financially fit with Partners First Federal Credit Union. Right now through April 30th, transfer your high-interest credit card balances to a Partners First Visa card with an introductory rate as low as 3.99% for 18 months with no balance transfer fee. Terms and conditions may vary depending on your credit worthiness. Lose all that high-interest debt weight today and become financially fit at Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community, part of your tomorrow.
Partners First Credit Union.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Schrocky, his momentum carried him into the net.
Well, to the goal crease anyways. They did a little bump into the goaltender. Toledo defense all over them and just mugged him. Made sure he got away. Schrocker didn't come up throwing it, I think, or pushing, so he just backed off. Good play, do the net, go to the net.
All right, 4-5-6 left. Period number 2. 0-0 on the board. 15-13 Komets lead shots on goal, and that's the vital statistics at the moment. Severin back for Fort Wayne in the faceoff. Gets the draw, back on the wall. It is Embach trying to move it wide. It's broken up there. Embach steals it, keeps it alive, down in the corner. Looking for it again. Komets have it another time. Then they lost it, but going back hard, Daniels. Here's Daniels around the net, came far wall to Embach. Embach's got room, up to Schrock. Schrocky's got it over center, dumps it deep in the corner. Komets get their line changed, and the big D-man Elbrecht coming up with the puck, feeds it up on the wing right side. He's checked off the play, but coming to center is Luciani trying for a shot wide. Up they come. Look out. Front of the net went wide one more time. Quayle got it. Komets come loose. At center, it's Perlini driving it deep to Pistilli. Pistilli can't finish the play. Good hard forecheck, but Toledo with the transition coming back. Fort Wayne zone. Off they come to the wall. Pick back up, but a bouncing puck off the right point couldn't be played. Here's Krug coming loose with it. Krug's got it. He's got it behind the net. Can't finish the play. Look out!
Front.
And they bang away. Can't get to the puck. Close call there. Here we come. Out they come to center. In goes Perlini. Perlini going in far. Drops deep into the corner. Hustling back Brock Higgs. He's hit on the play. Puck picked up by Toledo. And here they come back up the zone. 3.5 to go, period 2. Saul stands his guy up. Komets come back. It's Pistilli with a biscuit. Into the zone they go. Flip deep all the way back into the corner by Higgs. Up they come. Toledo recovering, turning wide. Lampy coming to center. Komets break that up. Here they go, and a drive. Score! It's Ouellet who gets the goal.
Yeah, he waited and waited. The defense backed off. He finally let the shot go, and the goaltender backed in just a little bit, and he caught the stick side. The go-ahead 1-0. Nice shot, Ouellet.
Hey, it ain't how many, it's when you get them, and that was huge right there because this has been a knockdown drag-out all the way.
16:40.
16:40 of the period. The Komets with a 1-0 lead, and this is Komet Hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, Komets lost the puck at their own line. Look out, Toledo behind the net trying to put the pressure on. They've got it loose as Lacoste couldn't play, intercepted. Komets got a break into the zone. They go. Go to the net and unable to handle it. Pistilli, and he throws it away. Oh, my, they had it going. That
Another one down the other end. Look out,
Look out, they score again.
Yeah. Luciana
This Luciani, you got to watch him.
Yeah, well, they were end-to-end. The Komets tried to break up the ice there with a quick breakaway pass. I think it was Quayle. It got in his feet. He lost possession of it. Before you know it, Toledo turned around. Luciana, he was broken loose behind the Komet defense. They hit him with a pass. He candles it, goes in, takes a shot down on the glove side, and they tie it up, Toledo.
So here we go, and we got a brand new hockey game all over again with 2:40 to go in the second period. This is Komet hockey.
20 seconds. Toledo goal scored by...
I've heard a lot behind the bar here at Applebee's, and one of the most confusing topics is the raw food diet. Those are ingredients, not meals. But Applebee's gets it, and that's why they've created the Pub Diet. It has all of your bar and grill favorites made a little better for you, like the pepper-crusted sirloin with whole grains and the cedar-grilled lemon chicken. Packed with protein, under 600 calories, and only at Applebee's. Prices and participation vary. Alcohol advertisement intended for consumers 21 and over.
Bees Late Night means half price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Komets now back on the attack, and they go to the corner. Drive, Lowry, rebound, hanging on Lurg.
Good shot there. Maybe a little high on him, but he was on a bad angle. Got the shot on net. Lurg made the save, and no rebound out.
So the faceoff will stay inside the Toledo zone to the left of Jeff Lurg, the Goaltender. 2:05 left in the period. 17-14 shots on goal favor the Komets. The scoreboard says it's an even 1-1 game.
Yeah, Komets get on the board at 16:40. Toledo comes right back at 17:20.
All right, looking for the faceoff was Brock Higgs. Couldn't get to it. Here they come. Look out. That got by everybody, and back they come. Icing is the call. So good enough there as it bounced through the defense. Nobody hit it, and they're streaming into the zone. So the icing kind of helped another crisis there.
Now face-off will come all the way back into the Komet zone, and it's opened up a little bit. A couple of goals very quickly, and that's the way these teams strike at each other.
All right, face-off just off to the left of the Toledo goaltender, Jeff Lurg. Here comes to the point. Komets have it. And they put it wide of the net. Came far wall. Nobody there to kind of recover and pick off the loose pucks. Here they come into the zone. They blow right on by the D-man. Quayle, look out up top. Here they come. Blocked in front of the net. Komets get attacked, and the penalty calls against the Komets. Quayle.
Yeah.
What's the call? I believe it's Quayle.
71.
Yeah.
I thought it was Higgs.
We'll find out in a moment.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Couldn't tell you.
They're all saying something.
Yeah, everybody's got a word going, and it came.
Krug is headed that way.
18-20. 18-20.
And it might be cross-checking from behind, I think.
To number 29, Matt Krug. 2 minutes interference.
Yeah. Interference is the
they
call.
had a guy in front that he gave him a little shot, and that was enough for the interference away from the play. Komets find themselves a man short. Minute and 40 in the period.
Hang on. Here we go again. Severin into the faceoff. He looks for the draw. They scrum for it all the way out at the point. It's power play time. Look out. Wide of the net. Bounced high into the air. Trying to get a man out front. Circling is Birchbach. Can't get to it. Half wall left. And it right off the stick and into center ice. Here they come. Back Fort Wayne zone. Still can't get the play. All the way on the right wing. Sims breaks in. Going wide to the point. Right side to Barnes. Barnes came back out top. They circle. Came loose.
Deflected.
And it's cleared to center ice again on a good check by Schrock. Schrocky going in, lots of pressure on the puck. Here they come into the zone, wide left to the corner, all the way deep in the zone. Holmstrom can't play. Back out at center ice, they get it blocked again. Turn back Fort Wayne zone one more time. Look out, attaboy.
Right down the middle.
Gobbling that up Nagle. It was a wide open shot. He saw it all the way, fortunately, and grabbed it.
Yeah, he was outside the goal crease, up high, and made the shot right into the belly pad and holds on. Nice play, nice save.
52 seconds left. It is period number 2, and it is tied 1-1.
Komets a man short now.
Ouellet at 16:40, Luciani at 17:20, and we're back to a 1-1 game. All right, back we come into the draw. Looking hard at that one was Pastilli as he went to take the face-off with the power play on for Toledo. Up top they come again. Lampy can't play it. High and wide, kept into the zone. Down deep, up top, Lampy wheels it. It's wide. Can the Komets get it? Yes, they do.
Pastilli.
And Lampy goes in, takes care of Pastilli. Couldn't finish it off. They have an icing call. And the face-off will be all the way back inside the Toledo zone with 30 seconds left in the period. Komet penalty kill still stays on, but the face-off is a long way away from Pat Nagle.
Yeah, lots of time to come down the ice together, but again, the Komets with the advantage. Face-off in the Toledo zone. Win the draw. Let's kill some time off.
All right, here we come. It will be Pastilli and Jenks into the draw off to the left of the little goaler Lurg. They try to get the play, and here's Toledo in control. Working their way to center. Little pass halfway left wall. Into the zone they come. Komets cleared out. And they get it out to center. Let's have a look. We got room. Don't stay in your own net at a time like this. Get out of there.
Time.
They got it wasted, and they send it wide of the net. Still 28 seconds left. Here they come. Lampe back with the puck. Comes towards center. Komets take over. Into the zone we come. Here's Severn. He's wide. He shoots. It's wide of the net. Kept in. Buzzer goes. Period ends.
Got a penalty being called at the end here.
Call, yeah, they decked Embach, so the penalty call is against Toledo right at the 20-minute mark, which canceled off 19 seconds of power play. So we will make them pay for that one down the line. 1-1 at the end of 2. This is Komet hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
I went. He was supposed to bring me hot coffee, and I wanted a large coffee with extra cream and 2 sugars, and I haven't seen him here in the last couple of weeks. He's so busy, apparently, that he hasn't had a chance to give poor old Bobby a hot cup of coffee.
I guess so.
Well, I'm telling you. Well, you can't complain. He's an advertiser. Anyway, 1-1 at the end of 2, and you could see the Komets had a chance to make it a 2-0 game, but the guy with the puck behind the defense was Dylan Quayle, and by the time he squared that away and tried to find which way he was going, it was all over. They dumped it out, going the other way, and like I said earlier, you give Luciani a look at the goal with no defense around it, a goaltender. This guy's a magician.
Well, and that was a broken play. Number one is Quayle, the defense from the Komets, how he got way up in front like that.
Yeah.
It must have been on a line change, but as they missed that pass and everything turned around quickly, Luciano snuck in behind the defense, and if Quayle's out of position, nobody covered up for him. That opened up that one side, and they hit him with a breakaway pass, and he turned it around and made a good shot and tied the game up. So a miscue on both sides, and it results in a goal as the Komets had just taken the lead at 16:40. Luciano comes back at 17:20, less than a minute, and tie it up. So after 2 periods, we're right where we started, almost even on shots on goal, 17-15, and the score 1-1. So interesting 3rd period.
All right, we had first period just 2 penalties called, both against the Komets at 12:20 Saul, 17-10 Lacoste. 2nd period, we had a delay of game on Toledo. Jenks served that one at 3:04. Then Ouellet at 16:40 unassisted, 1-0 Komets. 17:20 Luciani. He scored to tie it at 1. Mercier had the assist on that. Krug with a penalty at 18:12 for interference. Mercier a hook for Toledo at the 20-minute mark, and the Komets will have some power play time. Komets had 10 shots on goal and 8 shots for the Toledo Walleyes. So we got
3rd period coming up.
One to go. Let's fire them up and get them going. GM will be here in just a moment. That's David Franke. Here we are. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Speece Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Speece. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Speece Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Speece family today.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a catered reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at classiccafeinc.com. The Komet's choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Before we get to our next guest, a pretty important announcement here for the Komet fans, and we want you to really react to this. Log on to ECHL.com today, tonight, tomorrow. Do it a lot. Vote for your favorite players to help select the 2014-15 ECHL Fantasy Team presented by My Gray Group. Now, you can vote for your favorite player and your other favorite players around the league. The top vote getter on each team gets to wear a special ECHL Fantasy Team jersey. Friday, March 6th, when the Komets and Kalamazoo Wings face off, you'll see it. Voting runs only through this next Monday, so you better get at it. Visit ECHL.com to cast your vote today. And this guy is ineligible, so you'll have to go for somebody else. Comet GM Dave Franke, welcome, bud.
Thanks, Bob. How you been?
Not bad, not bad. Well, we're looking at a game that has been furious, and all of a sudden, pow, pow, and then it's reverted right back to furious again.
Well, you know, we scored the goal. Good play by Christian Ouellet. Loaded up a couple times on the shot, and then we give up one probably 30, 35 seconds later. And, you know, it's, been coming to this building a long time for many years, and you see that, and it just kind of makes you mad. But, now we've got here 19 seconds of even hockey, and then we'll go on a power play. And we haven't had many power plays tonight, so maybe this will be a good chance for us to start the third period.
Well, it was such a close game for so long and a lot of good skating. When we get to one goal, you could see the fans just get up on the front edge of their seats, and they were sitting there, and all of a sudden, Paul Luciani's right back, and they kind of sit down and go to the back of the seat again.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's scored a lot of goals against us over the years. He played in Cincy, and now he's in Toledo. He's a goal scorer. He knows what to do with the puck when he gets in close. He's a very dangerous forward, and he nabbed one on the short side.
Old buddy's coming back, Mr. Risk.
Yeah, JM Risk. We made, actually, Gary made the deal yesterday with Rapid City. I imagine JM will be in either tonight or tomorrow morning. I mean, that's a long drive.
You tell him, I know.
Yeah, you've been there.
That's why. I mean, he left right away, and it takes 2 days to get here.
No, I know. It's a long haul, and he's traveling through weather, and it's cold everywhere in the country, especially in the Midwest, upper Midwest, and coming back from Florida yesterday, we stayed down. Myself and my wife stayed down a couple days extra, and to get off the plane in 12 degrees. That was kind of revolting. The day before, I'd been sitting at the pool for a couple hours. It was 74 degrees.
Welcome to reality.
Yeah, reality struck again.
Well, I see we've got another name that we don't know much about, Andy Harrison. Tell me about him.
Yeah, he came over from the Federal League. He plays in Danville, Illinois. As you know, Danville has always had a minor hockey team over there, and they're in the Federal League along with Dayton and those teams, and Danbury and those other teams. And he's having a good season over there, and we needed some help. And nice kid. He's put together pretty good. He's not a slight kid or anything like that. I know he's only got one shift tonight, but hopefully we'll see him in the third. But he's a kid that at a lower level is doing really well, and he's getting a chance to play in the ECHL, and even coming up here is a big deal for a guy that's playing in the Federal League or the SPHL.
Indeed it is, and of course you come up with a game like this one tonight, which is a ton all the way down the line, and you put the new kid on the block in this one. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't get any more exciting or tense than that.
No, I mean he's getting thrown right into the fire here with the first game in. He got here yesterday, but I think right now what we're trying to do is we're just trying to maintain the best we can with some of our players being called up to the American League, and I know eventually these guys will be back. How long they'll be gone, I don't really know, but I think the majority of them will be back, and once we still got some time to go here before playoffs, so anything can happen.
I noticed on the scoreboard they talk about Martin going up. Is he staying?
Well, he's up there now, and I think Leach and Martin are they kind of swap every other night playing on D. They like to carry an extra defenseman up there, and so I think once they get a little more healthy, they'll be able to send at least one of them back to us.
Well, you don't realize what a gap that is to fill till they're gone, and you see kids who play their hearts out and are playing pretty well, but there's a certain level of competition, and if you don't have it physically, eventually you're going to get caught.
Well, that's the whole deal with the progression from one league to the next. We were talking about Harrison coming from the Federal League into the ECHL. I'm sure he saw that just in the practice today, how much quicker it is, and how the passes are tape to tape, and you got to be ready to play, and you got to be ready to play hard.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. One of your great finds right at the moment is Kyle Thomas. This kid's just getting better every time you see him.
Yeah, he's a dynamic player. I think he needs to shoot the puck a little bit more because he does get in close and be a little more selfish with the puck and shoot it more. But he's got speed, he's got grit, and he's got fairly decent hands, and
he's good awareness on the ice.
He's got a lot of good tools there, and he's a kid that we're hoping can contribute here.
Well, he's one of those kids you hope that he can be part of your cadre, because where's he going? He, of course, would like to go up.
Yeah.
He's out of a Division III college, but as I told him when we talked, it's amazing how many good kids are playing hockey in Division III, but they're under everybody's radar because they don't play a scouting schedule.
No, you're exactly right. There's very few scouts that go to the Division III games. Probably their playoffs is when they show up.
And only several teams.
Yeah, and there's good hockey at that level. It's very good college hockey. I mean, Cayley played Division III hockey, and we got a couple other kids on the team that have. So, it's just, you never know when your chance to shine is going to be, and you have to take advantage of it because the opportunities aren't always there, and everybody wants to play at the highest level they can.
Well, you guys are doing a good job, and you have to be scratching and crawling sometimes because you never know when the call-ups come, and all of a sudden there you are, not only short, but short on the bench and every place else, and you have to have some kind of a list to think about and work for with people you can rely on if you have to play them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Gary, he's built a network up at all the levels. He spent a year in the SPHL, so he knows all those coaches and a lot of the players, but it's all about working it on a daily basis. If you need players, not settling just for Joe Schmo to fill the bill. Gary likes to go out and look for guys that can come in and contribute.
Well, they're doing it, and they're doing it pretty well. You guys are just doing one heck of a job of keeping it all together, David, and appreciate stopping by and just meandering around memory lane stuff. Good stuff, guys.
Hey, I want to tell you a real quick story. We were going to Fort Myers on Tuesday. We were at the airport in Indianapolis, and lo and behold, on our flight is Larry Bird.
Whoa!
And he was sitting, waiting to get on, and Kaylee Schrock went over and got his autograph, and when I found out it was him, I got up the nerve to go over and introduce myself and talk to him, and he was taking the weekend off because of the All-Star game, and his family lives in Naples, Florida, so he was on the flight with us going down to Fort Myers. I got his autograph, and I was thrilled as heck.
He's a heck of a guy.
Great guy.
Heck of a guy.
My favorite basketball player of all time.
Okay.
Larry Legend.
I thought I was, but that's okay.
No, I'm sorry.
He worked his magic on magic.
Oh, I got that autograph, and I was like a little kid.
Let's hear it.
Thanks, Bob.
There you are. Thanks a lot, David. Congratulations on the autograph. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Hey, it's me, your checking account. Listen, there was some suspicious activity like a week ago. I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Sorry.
We were curious. Wouldn't you rather have a checking account that puts you in the know faster and helps stop account fraud faster? Open a Fifth Third checking account with instant alerts at 53.com/alerts and get transaction notifications right to your phone. Fifth Third Bank. Curious Bank. Member FDIC. $50 minimum deposit to open a checking account. Mobile data and text message charges may apply. Contact provider for details, subject to internet banking terms and conditions.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check Check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Quick look at the Myers out-of-town scoreboard. South Carolina, Orlando 1-1. That is beginning the third. It is Gwinnett and Kalamazoo at Kalamazoo 2-2. Second period's over. 0-0. Here we will 1-1 now. And, of course, Evansville at Cincinnati is 0-0. As, let's see, now we're getting ready to tee it up again, Robes, and this is it.
4-on-4 for 19 seconds.
All right, let's see how we're going to handle this one as we get it going. Here come the Komets now with it at their own zone. Move it, move it, move it. They get trapped.
Daniels.
See that? Daniels gets trapped.
And when he gets tripped, and he draws the penalty.
Fortunately, yeah, you never know what's next, but we can handle that. We'll get a 5-on-3 for a little while, right?
Yeah, give him the puck right now.
What are we doing here?
Well, they haven't blown the whistle yet, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Here we come into the zone.
They should just give him the puck.
Down the line, yeah. Out at the top. Let her go. There it is. Shot.
Rebound.
Oh, rebound out front. Now another penalty. Another penalty called. Or is that the same one?
That's the same one.
All right, here we go. Oh, you got to shoot it.
There we go.
Who's that?
They had the goaltender out, so we had this 6-on-4. Now we'll get the other penalty going to Toledo for hooking. Now we'll go 5-on-3 right now.
Leone, 2 minutes hooking.
Yeah, we need to take advantage here, get the lead.
Well, we get minute 10 of a 5-on-3, and if you're looking for a break early to kind of set the pace, you couldn't order one much better than that. So look out. They're having a little timeout at the bench right now. This is Komet Hockey. This is Komet Hockey.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Nagle Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Nagle also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Nagle Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Nagle, N-O-B, Nagle Brick.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, here we come. Komets 5-on-3. They've got time. 55 seconds of the big ad. Feed it to him. Pistelli going into the zone. To the corner. They look. Dumping it off behind the net. Were they going to give it up? They did. Now they're trying to get it back. They poke away at it, trying to get it out to the point right side. They couldn't do it again.
Toledo steals it.
One more time. Toledo, being shorthanded, are dominating the corners. Here they come back. Toledo's not going deep, but here comes Daniels on his way. On the left side, Ouellet stops high. Can't get it. In he skates. He looks. He's still data boy. Move it. Here's Pistelli. Off to Daniels. Back to Pistelli. Daniels, if you're going to shoot, shoot. Here they come. No shot yet. Now shoot. Here it is. Trickled around. Did they get it? Yep. Kept alive. Komets keep it out. Pistelli. Up ice it comes. Daniels is there. Oh, right out front. They scramble. And that was one of those quick shots that didn't work.
Yeah.
Nice little blind behind the backer, but it wasn't the one. Here's Pistelli. He winds up. In he goes. All the way at the point to Embach, to Pistelli, to Embach on the near wall. Oh, and Embach just throws it away blindly.
Yeah, he tried to throw it back the point to Daniels, but Daniels didn't move across.
Here we come. Look out. Forecheck. Daniels got it back. Moving it up the wall. They almost gave it away, but here comes Severin. Severin on his way to the zone. Feeds into the zone left. Picked off and taken off the play that time was Higgs. They're back 2-on-1 the other way. Here they go. Oh, and a rebound shot that missed the corner.
Nagle.
Picked back up. Komets try to get it back, which they do. Let's get rid of this power play quick.
It ain't helping us.
Here we come. 5 seconds. One rush left. Do something with it. In they come. Lowry in front of the net. Here it is. Shot
right
saved. No rebound.
That's the best shot they've had right there. Severin took a little pass in the center. Took the shot right on the net. Nice save.
This is Komet hockey. Never got it.
It's Chevy Truck Month, when you can depend on Silverado, the most awarded pickup of 2014. And once you've built a family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road, you find new roads to conquer and introduce Chevy Colorado, the 2015 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy trucks, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. And now you can depend on great offers during Chevy Truck Month. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Dependability based on longevity 1987 through April 2013 full-size pickup registrations.
And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Here we come. Komets out of power play. Back to even Steven 5-a-side. Saul on his way up the middle. Feeds the lead pass off, and into the zone goes Thomas into the corner. Played by Severin. Or no, it's stuck behind the net that time. Harrison got a piece of that one. Here they come back up ice. Back in the corner as Harrison couldn't handle it. Bing. Thomas nailed to the wall. Harrison's got it back again. Coming near the wall. Back to Thomas behind the net. He's got it back. Thomas fights his way up. Works out in front of the net. It's held in nicely by Saul. He fires, and it's blocked and up into the crowd.
Yeah, they're just waiting a little too long. Toledo's getting in their face. Shot that time, shot up and deflected into the glass.
They're just running the point, man. He's either got to let it go or find another place for it.
Yeah. Good hustle by Toledo, doing a good job killing off the penalty, the 5-on-3, then the 5-on-4, and a good job there as they get the whistle.
The Otis one after that 5-on-3 last time in.
Yeah.
16:20 still left in the match, and we're looking at 1-1 on the board. All the scoring in the second period. Schrocky goes in. He's got it out front. Here they come. Shot, save, scramble.
Looking for
and another one as it's held in on the point. Kept alive, going deep on that one. Daniels behind the net. Embach trying to get a play. Picked off by Houck. Here comes Toledo back up ice. 4 guys down. Into the zone. All the way to the left wall. Mercier trying to come up high. He's hit by Daniels. Daniels still in the zone. He gives it away. Coming up the near boards. Embach can't play. Daniels behind the net's got this one. Here he comes. Take a look. You got a winger wide. All the way at center. Into the zone they go. At the goal mouth, it bounces back into the far wall. Severin trying to play it, and it gets right by Embach, and Embach's taken off the play. Here comes Toledo. 4 men down again. Into the zone they come. Look out. Offside on the call.
We get a break there. Toledo has 4 men up the ice. To go outside on us, the Komets are going to break, and the face-off outside their zone.
From that deep, how can you get a 4-man break?
Yeah.
Somebody's not watching. All right, here we come. Face-off back outside the Fort Wayne zone on the offside. 15:33 to go in the match, and we are tied at 1. And we've had some anxious moments so far here in the third period, even though we had a 5-on-3. Perlini gets a piece of his guy, but this Lampy's a tough kid. Look out up the middle. Here we come on the wing. Perlini to Pastelli into Perlini again. His shot's a save. Turned back up ice down into the corner. Krug trying to jam it. Couldn't get to it. Here's Toledo back up ice coming to the Fort Wayne line. Tipping it back into the corner hard. Krug's there. Here's Kruger behind the net. Feeds it wide. Came up the near wall. Played off. Roger picks it up. Komets come loose with it anyway. Krug's got it in his feet. Couldn't finish it off. Perlini now finally sends it deep, and the Komets get a line change, but let's hurry. Here's Toledo back up ice. They make their transitions quickly. They don't mess around. Shaw chased it down. Komets get it back behind the net. Bartow off to Saul. Saul's got room. Can't find his guy. Tipped into the zone. Was it touched?
Yeah,
yep.
Touched.
It was. Left by Lurg behind the net. Toledo coming back up. Good forecheck. Komets. Puck all the way back far corner. This is icing as Saul back for the touch. So we'll face it off down deep inside the Toledo zone. 14:30 left in the match. We're tied 1-1, and this is Komet hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Face-off will stay inside the Toledo zone to the left of Jeff Lerg, the goaltender. Back into the draw for Fort Wayne will be Andy Harrison. Harrison vying with his guy for the play. Back up the wall they come. Kept alive by Perlini for a moment. Now he lost it. 3 men down again. Toledo. In they go wide left. Got a man at the goal mouth. Nice save on the play.
Look out, rebound.
Oh, look out again. Jam him out of there. Way to go.
Nagle holds on as it was bouncing around.
All right, he got there. They tried to push him in the net with the biscuit, but the whistle blew.
Yeah, there were 3 Toledo players doing the pushing, and the Komets defense standing in there, holding off. Bartow right in the middle of it. And a good job done by everybody.
14-10 still left in period 3. We are at 1-1. Shots on goal 20-19 favor the Komets by 1. And this is Komet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
This is Komet Hockey.
Komets dumped that puck deep in the Toledo zone to keep the pressure on. 13.5 still to go. But Toledo trying to break out. Puck goes Fort Wayne zone. Skated down nicely on the play by Daniels. Cross rink it comes. Back up the wall at center. Komets break into the zone. Schrock is there on the corner trying to outskate the D, but he's banged off by Lampe down in the corner. And he's in fighting for the puck, getting his back up against Lampe, working at it. He's in, drawing it out again. They can't get it. Now they can't get it to the point. Here comes Toledo 2-on-2 at the zone. Offside on the play.
Way offside.
Held it long enough, and they forced the offside play, and the face-off was a slow whistle. Komets are back. Here goes Drew Daniels into the zone at the point. Oh, Schrock's got it. He's cross-checked from behind, couldn't finish it off. Then he's cross-checked right in the face. No call made. Atta boy, nice save again. So Schrock gets it right smack in the face with a stick on a cross-check.
Well, he was down on his knees after he got knocked down, and the man was in front of him. He did bring the stick up high because Schrocker was on his knees, and the stick got in his face, and he took a bit of a shot right there as he gets himself to the bench right now.
12:57 still left in the match. We're tied at 1. Face-off in the Fort Wayne zone. Off to the right of Pat Nagle, the goaler. Here we come, ready for this draw. Leone going into the draw. And up we come, but all the way at the point, left side, put back in the corner. Good hit that time by Thomas. Komets fight for it deep, back up the wall. Get a hit, get a hit. Can't do it. Here they come again. Leone digging it off the wall. Now after it is Thomas. He hits his guy, can't clear it, but around behind the net, here comes Krug. Here's Krug, back up the wall. Kept at the zone. They lose it out front of the net. Nicely blocked on the play. Whoa, wide again. Komets have it on the wall as Ouellet throws it away. Here they come, back up the wall. Komets fighting hard. Leone trying to make a play. Here they come, back in the corner behind the net. Got a man up the slot. Leone again, can't get it to him. Working hard down behind the net, digging it out. Up, unable to handle that one was Schrock. And they're putting a lot of pressure on the Komets in the zone right now. And the Caves get it back.
Well,
here we
finally
come. As it's going to be Krug. And he gets it out to center ice. Races on for this one. Can't finish the play. Ouellet now. In he goes all the way up top. He goes goes wide left and couldn't play it. Oh,
to the
a
net.
Sneaky shot just wide of the net. Here we come. Back up top. Drive off the corner wide. Flick back up, and it is Toledo. Coming up, can't hold it. Barnes checked off the play. Sent behind the net. Recovered by Sean Sims. Komets get it back again as Thomas got a piece of it. Good hard forecheck down the wall. Higgs can't play. They move it up top. Here they come to the wall. Save again. Good shot, Bartow. Down they come. Perlini back in the zone. They've got it again. At the point again. Here's Bartow going left point. Saul with a drive and hanging
right on the net. Good shot, Saul.
Right up around the ears, and Lurg grabbed onto that one and hung on. 11:23 to go in the match. We're tied at 1. Komets and Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
Yeah, they worked that shit.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets look, a shot there as Severin circles behind the defense, gets the shot, and Lurg puts it up on the screen, and the faceoff will stay inside the Toledo zone with 10:59 to go in the match.
They'll get a line change from Toledo, and we'll see if the Komets do anything as they start to head towards the bench there. Here they come. Full line change by both teams. Match them up. That's what they've been doing.
So the faceoff will stay off to the right of Jeff Lurg, the goaltender for the Walleyes. Komets go in, ready for the draw. As back we go, it will be Lowry. As Lowry squares off with Schwab. A scrum for it down in the corner. Ouellet trying to get a piece of it, couldn't do it. Dumped loose. Claire coming back for Toledo. Komets break that up, and they give it away. Here we come into the Fort Wayne defense behind the net. A little short pass up the wall as Bartow coughed that one up. Can't play now. They're trying to get it back. Komets have it. Now we're moving it. Where are we going with it? And it's Thomas. Turns it back up the near wall. Little short pass. Look out, giving it away in front of the net. They jam for it. Kept at the line all the way to the left point. In behind the net. Broken up Fort Wayne. Turned out behind the net. Can't finish the play. Moving it around again as the Komets go after that one. Bartow roughs his guy up. Knocks him down in front of the net. Schwab. Komets play for it. Here comes Saul working his way back up ice. He's striding the play. Dump it in. Attaboy. As it's Thomas who dropped it deep. Komets get their line change. Toledo from behind their net back on the way. Coming all the way to center. Holmstrom. That's blocked in front of the net. Here we come. Drive, rebound. And the penalty call will be against Toledo.
Yeah. Castilli let the shot go. Higgs went to the net. As he went for the rebound, the defenseman grabbed onto him, pulled him away from the puck. Couldn't get the shot on net. And it looks like we're going to get a holding penalty to Toledo.
Holmstrom.
Yep, we'll take it. Power play, Komets.
So the holding call, we got a chance here. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors that IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now and made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets with the power play. Let's get it working. There it. Oh, you got to shoot it. You got to shoot it.
Scramble.
Here they come back up top again. Krug, cross ring, good
There's
play there. Here, no shot there, right in front of the net. Perlini couldn't play it.
That was Higgs.
Off they come. Higgs trying for it. He just slid it off the wall. They're digging deep in the corner. Here we go to the point. Kept alive. Krug going cross point pass. Look out into the corner now. Dumped deep that time, and the Komets fight for it behind the net. Played by Perlini. Here's Perlini looking, can't find a play. Moving half wall, point left side. In it goes Pastelli, it's blocked, and the Komets try to play it again. They keep it alive. Here's Krug, and he still got it. On the corner, they can't play again. Now, look out. Here we go. Down deep, it's Perlini behind the net to Ouellet. Ouellet half wall left side, can't play. Up top, here's Krug with a drive. It's wide. Komets with it again. Down deep, going toward the corner. Komets move it out. Krug keeps it alive. Cross ring, good play. Here's Perlini, gets by one. Down deep into the corner, after it he goes. He's got it back, can't finish it off. And it's coming out to the point, turned wide. Mercier coming to center. And once again, Krug coming down the line. Dump it, dump it. Nah, tried to get fancy at the point, couldn't play it. Now they come back at center, cleared all the way back in the Fort Wayne zone. 40 seconds left on the power play. Here they come, behind their own net, on the move. Back up Komets. On the wing left side, into the middle. Here we cutting through the middle that time. Chopped off the plate. Thomas. Komets go deep, try to play it. Trying to move it wide. It gets all the way back in the Fort Wayne zone. Thomas just lost his edge going in, I thought there. But here we come one more time, trying to take a look at it. And Komets try to get on the attack, and the forechecks working for Toledo. When they get you going, there's 3-on-1. Look at this. And he's got the puck. And that's Leone. Down they come. Moved wide. And Leone gets the last laugh on that one. He decks somebody. Komets come to center. Into the zone. Here's Severin. He's there. Feeds it off to Thomas. Thomas up the middle. Good move. Look out.
Yep, you can see that happen.
There it comes. Yep.
They got a breakaway.
They got a breakaway going into the zone. Here they go. What a save.
Big save.
What a save, Nagle. Up they come. Down into the zone. Komets after it. As working hard as Severin on the corner trying to get some room. Up the near wall. Here they come again. Cross ring. Move it. At center, can't make the play. Finally back, it goes right on net at the other end. Komets get a line change with 7.5 to go. We're tied 1-1. And here comes Toledo again. All the way cross ring, going into the zone hard is Saul. Saul's got it. Back out they come. Cleared to center ice. What will it be? It will be waved out right to the net
again.
Good move. Here they go behind the goal. The forecheck down deep for Fort Wayne is going to be Schrock trying to move it back out. Perlini with pressure on the biscuit. Still Toledo trying to come out of their own end. Out at the point, Saul let her go.
The net.
Front of the net and hanging on. How did he get there? I don't know.
Well, he saw it from the point. Nobody was able to get in front. It was up high. He was able to get the glove on it and kill the play. Lyric makes another nice save as the Komets put some pressure on him.
6:59 left in the match. We're tied at 1, Komets and Toledo, and this is Komet hockey.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people. Epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost-brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets now are besieged in front of their own net. Look out! Out front they go again.
Pick it up.
Oh, my. Let's go. Let's go. Way up in the air. All right. Still that forecheck. 3 guys in for Toledo on the forecheck. Back up the middle. Komets try to play it. They've got it at center. In we go. Down the line. In front of the net. Can't finish it off. Schrock tied up. Scramble. Front of the net. Here they come back. Komets keep it alive. Turned deep by Daniels behind the net. Off the near wall. Picked off that time Severin. And here comes Toledo. Back up ice. Dumped by Jinks. Back in the Fort Wayne corner where it will be Krug. Krug's got it. Around behind the net. He waits. Gets away from the traffic. Take a look. Back out they come. Skate, and you got it. Here we come all the way to center. Lowry drives it in behind the net, far side to Ouellet. Ouellet keeps it alive in the corner. They cut Lowry off. He almost stole it, but here comes Toledo. Out the wall, coming back towards center, trying to get a guy to split the D. Down they come, and a penalty call against the Komets.
No, offside.
Oh, it's an offside. Okay.
Yeah, it was the linesman that put the arm up, yeah.
There was a trip going there, and I thought, oh, no.
It was pretty close.
Yo. All right, this is Komet Hockey.
Oh, wow. Can you say good morning? I just discovered a new way to start my day off right. It's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop's new Right Start Turkey Sausage Breakfast Sandwich. An amazing combination of fresh spinach, cheese, and an egg white omelet on an English muffin. It is 300 calories of delicious. And that, my friend, is all kinds of right. Gotta love your morning with Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants for limited time.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, here comes Toledo. Back up ice again. They got a man breaking wide right into the zone. They go all the way to the corner as Krug heads his man off. Look out behind the net, trying to play it. Quayle banging away, can't get to his guy. It's at the point. They walk in now, around behind the net, trying to. Good defensive move, Komets. Played back up ice. Move it out. Here they come, and at center, Komets make the break. At the line, Quayle dives it deep, and the Komets get a line change. Toledo recovering at center, moving it wide. Give and go. Trailer coming in, making the pass. The Fort Wayne line broken up again, and the Komets have it. Here we come, nicely back up the middle. Unable to handle a pass that time was Higgs, and they send it deep on the zone. Round behind the net, cleared by Berschbach. Berschbach up the right side, intercepted by the Komets, and Saul puts it right back in the zone again. Recovered by Elbrecht in Toledo, trying to come back out. It's a good forecheck by Perlini, but he couldn't grab the puck at that time. Scooting in with the play, Schwab, Fort Wayne line, all the way to the corner. Back up it comes. Komets move it around the wall. Up it comes. Perlini's going to get hit before he gets to the puck. Round they come behind the net. Perlini's got it back again. He's got three guys. Make a move. Here you got a winger breaking wide left. It's Saul. Into the zone to drive. And the rebound came high off the wall. Sent behind the net. Right back behind the net. Lampy for Toledo picking it up in the center. Here comes Berschbach again. Into the Fort Wayne zone as the Komets goaltender makes the play on this one. He made a nice little pass. Perlini coming back up ice all the way to center. Bounced right over the stick of the Komet winger waiting for that one. And back they come with another drive wide of the Fort Wayne net for Saul. Couldn't catch up. It came back to center ice. Komets break that one up. Can't finish the play. Backhanded by Jenks back in the Komet corner. Came off the screen, off the glass, and we will get a whistle. 3:30 still left in this one. We're tied at a goal apiece, and this is Komet Hockey.
Sound off with the Komets all season long, Mondays at 7:30 on 21 Alive, as Tommy Schegler and guest Komets take you inside the program, answering your questions live from the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Then Thursdays at 7:30, your phone calls, tweets, and emails are answered on your favorite college and pro teams in Parkview Sports Medicine Sound Off. And in the granddaddy of them all, The Score, plus more of The Score and 18 Komets road games on MyTV Fort Wayne. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Komets go with a deep forecheck. Severn almost steals it. Mbach gets it back on the half wall. Severn now trying to play it. Severn going to the corner. Mbach sneaking in, trying to block the play. Komets still work hard. Strachey down, digging away out at the point. Here it is. You got to shoot it. All right. He waited too long, and they lined up on him again. Here come the Komets. Severn with the puck, trying to move it up the half wall. He's being bugged on the play. Now Schrock in the corner comes up with it. He's checked off the play, and it's dumped loose, and up with the attack comes Jenks. Jenks at center, feeds it in Fort Wayne zone. Good defensive move, Komets. They're outside the blue line. Here comes Lowry. Lowry going in, goes by the D, heads all the way to the corner. He's out front of it. Whoa, as he jammed hard on that one. They come back with it, played off by Toledo, and here come the Walleyes at center. Driven off by Mercier into the Fort Wayne zone, as it is the Komet D-man trying to get back in a hurry. Komets get it, move it out as Ouellet had it, gives it off, and here comes Lowry into the zone, dumping it deep behind the net with 2 minutes left to go. Cleared back around the wall, trying to keep it alive. Schrock. Can they get it? Nope, they got a man behind the D.
Picked him up.
Boy, they picked him up in the nick of time. Off behind the net, Komets have it back. Moving it up the wall. Here's Schrock. Or I should say it's Krug coming to center. Blocked by Toledo. Komets have it into the zone. Here's Thomas. He's there. He's there behind the net. Still has it back. Help him. Need a point man. Nobody there. Nice pass. Point left side at the net. Scramble. They hang on. Jamming it at the goal mouth. Here comes Saul. Keeps it alive again. Another save. Komets with it again. Thomas can't hold that one. Back they come at center ice. Komets have it. Saul at his own blue line. Right back up the middle. Thomas on the attack. In he goes again. He's there. Off the side of the net. Blocked again as it's picked back up. Sims moves out. And it's center. Toledo to the Fort Wayne line. Birchbach going in wide. Cannot get by. He's held off the play. They come out half wall left. Can't get a shot away. They're jamming the net now, trying to get what they can. Look out. Good save.
Nagle.
Saved by Nagle there. Back up they come. Left point again. From left point, taking a look, sending it down to half wall. Into the corner. Nicely as Saul cut his guy off. Look out. They come all the way to the point, right side. Left point play again. At the net. Hanging on. Picked up again. Komets can't finish it off as they get it again. Another one hanging on Nagle. And this time they keep it alive again. Moving it in off the wall. Picked back up, coming in. And the point man right corner. Got a man in front of the net. He's going to be Barnes. Can't get it to him. And the Komets are back up ice on the play. Into the zone goes Pistelli. He's there. Looks for help. He doesn't have it. Sends it out behind the net. Turned wide. Back out it comes. And on the attack, Claire at center is nailed. Toledo coming back. They got three men. Out high, left wall, Birchbach. He sends it in Fort Wayne zone. There's a line change out for Toledo. Here we come with Lacoste. He gives it back, and they send it to center. And that deflects off a body somewhere and up into the crowd. 5.9 seconds. That's what's left. We're tied 1-1. And, man, does it get frantic down there now.
Well, Toledo had a pretty good rush on there. They kept getting it back to the point, and the Komets weren't out deep enough to be able to get to the puck in time. They shot the puck, went through twice to Nagle.
Oh, my.
And he made a couple of pretty good saves down low in the screens, and the defense helped them out by clearing the puck.
We got a little timeout call down there by somebody. Apparently it was the Komets who got the timeout called. We have very few seconds to go, and this is Komet hockey.
Yep.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. This is Komet Hockey.
They're justifying them staying. All right, here we come. We have 5.9 seconds left, and the faceoff is in the Fort Wayne zone. And back into his net goes Pat Nagle.
Need the face-off here.
Yeah, as Gary Graham called the timeout to be sure he had it set up for this final face-off, and we don't want any last-minute heroics because Toledo's famous for those.
Yeah, well, the number one man we want, Crowder, he's out, so we'll see who's going to take the draw here right now.
All right, back we come. As Luciani in the shooting shot up on the half wall, right on the top of the circle. Get this face-off. Severin is in there trying to make it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Severin's got it. Here they come around behind the net. And way up ice we go. Cleared to center. Time runs out. That is it at the end of regulation. 0-0, 27-23. Shots on goal, and that's what we have
and for a 3-period till on
in
27.
regulation.
And don't forget, fans, this is
for 5-minute overtime.
Yeah, we do. Give us a chance here at the moment for the Myers out-of-town scoreboard. See what's going on. Toledo here, and we're 1-1. We've got that one. Wichita's at Allen, and the second period just underway, 3-3. South Carolina bombs Orlando 5-2. That's a final. Missouri at Rapid City. Rapid City leading 3-1 with 18 to go in the second. Evansville at Cincinnati scoreless, and that's in the third period. And Kalamazoo at home beats Gwinnett 5-4 for the final there. And that's what's going on with your Myers out-of-town scoreboard. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, OT.
5 minutes, 4-on-4. We'll go from there and see what it does. The America League experimented with 3-on-3, and I thought they were pretty happy with that in the overtime. It killed it, got a couple of games.
But then they go 4-on-4 and 3-on-3.
Yeah, so that's what they were trying, but they have not established it in the NHL, so they've decided to stay this way, 4-on-4 for the remainder of this season.
Why not?
Yeah, so get to a lot of shootouts, and that's the thing that they're trying to get away from. Some of those shootouts are going 10 and 12 rounds.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, here we go. We got ourselves a
hey, Rob, you pay to see a hockey game. Give them all they want.
Yeah.
Because if they don't pay, we don't play.
Yeah.
Maybe some fan input should have been involved.
4-on-4 for the first 5 minutes.
Here we come. Ready. Perlini on the faceoff gets the draw to the Fort Wayne defense. Cross ring to Bartow. Behind the net, Bartow's got it back. Works his way up ice. Low lead pass intended for Perlini was a little behind him. Here they come back in his zone. Pistelli going in, checking his guy. He's got it up top to Perlini. Back to Pistelli. Pistelli going into the zone. And second man in is
Saul.
A drive by Saul. Man, that's the only time I've seen him miss the net on that warm-up drill. For a long time. Look out, Pistelli up top. Oh, out front of the net. Perlini was there, but he just couldn't get it flipped. Komets come back. Here's Toledo, Fort Wayne zone. Spinning away, dropping it off. Can't play. Wait for a line change. Smart move there by Birschbach. Here he comes back in the zone. Right out in front of the net. He's got a man. Nice save. Komets, here we come with Embach. Embach's got help. In goes Saul.
Going to the
Saul's
net.
with him at the net.
To it.
Oh, he hits on a save by Lurd.
Yeah, got to redirect on it.
And here we come back in the zone. Komets try to keep it alive. 2-on-2 the other way. Komet defense nicely picks it up. Lacasse into the zone. Here goes Severin deep. Still got the puck. He looks. Oh, cross ring. Bad pass there. And they give it up. But good move, Lacasse. He comes back into the zone. He's there. He fires. Rebound, front of the net. Komets again with it. Here it comes one more time. Trying to make the play. Embach. It's knocked loose. Embach's got it again. Ties up his guy. But it's deep into the zone. Schwab sends it behind the net. And here comes Toledo the other way with 3.5 to go in the OT. Down to the Fort Wayne line. Picked off by the Fort Wayne D. Sims coming back. Komet defense now as out comes Lacasse. Here's Lacasse. He waits. He's over center. No. He's looking, but nobody's moving. Here we come back. We're getting too deep. Something's going to happen here. Worries me. Now up the wall. Here we come. It's Higgs going into the zone. Higgs is there. Front of the net. Nice pass to deflect, but Lowry couldn't get it. Toledo back up ice. Higgs chased his guy. Toledo at the Fort Wayne line. Can't finish the play. They run into each other, but up with the puck. Mercier coming back. Got a wide open right side. Going to the line, trying to get to the defense. Slowinkowski can't play it. Up top, they fire it behind the net again. They've got it back, trying to play it. Hirschfeld. Look out up top at the net. Nice save, and just staying where he belonged that time was the Komets goaltender. Now it rolls right over the stick of the Komets forward, coming wide. Up ice one more time. Toledo, 2.5 to go. Sending it in Fort Wayne zone. Nagle leaves it behind the net. Feeds back off. Komets have some room. Here we come out to center. Fancy pass again. Turned wide and deep into the zone. No icing is called. Komets get their line changed as Pistelli out goes deep on the forecheck, but Toledo coming back with 2 minutes to go in the OT. Fires it into the Fort Wayne corner. Here's Saul. Saul jammed hard on the play by Jenks around behind the net. Komets have it. Losing his edge, Bartow, but he's got it back. Look out. Up top, can't shoot. Feeding half wall left. In goes the Komet D-man. Bartow can't play. Up the wall. Komets come back with it, and it's Pistelli. Here's Pistelli. Out at center. Komets have that. Into the zone. Here's Saul going in hard. Good shot. Rebound out front. Nobody there.
Good save. Good shot. Saul.
And here back up ice one more time. 1-on-1. Going to the line. They got a man at the net. Couldn't make the play. Scramble. And Nagle hangs on. Right at the doorstep. Barnes. But Nagle took the puck right off the end of his stick.
Yeah, it was into the pads. He was able to control the rebound as the Toledo player right on the doorstep looking to whack at it. Nagle's made a nice save on that.
This is Komet hockey.
Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Comet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets try to get something going here, but here comes Toledo out of the zone. Oh, boy.
Last minute.
Close call there. Komets on their D. Have it back. Here's Lacoste. Feeds back up ice. Embach's there. In he goes. Right side. Looks. He puts it wide of the net. Now drags it back. All the way out at the point. Right side. They're going to get a shot behind the net. Here we come again. This time it's Severin trying to move it up. He's still got it. He's still got it. Feeds to the point. From the point. Lacoste. Hit it. Hit it. Shoot. You got room in front. He had a lot of people in front, and then they cough it up. They got a man behind the defense going in hard on the play. Back come the Komets out at center. Here we go, Severin. In he goes. He's there. He looks. He slowed up. Feeds off to Embach. Embach coming wide. Cross the point. Pick back up. Knocked loose on the play. Quayle goes in, holds his guy off. 5 seconds left in this one. Here's Toledo. Back up ice at center. Look out. Luciani's got it, and the Komets break it up. They get it again. No time. It is over. And at the end of regulation, and we have 1-1.
Shootout coming up.
29-26. So they had 3, we had 2 in OT, and we're getting ready for shootout. Hey, 1-1's the game, and here they come, guys. This is Comet Hockey.
I've heard a lot behind the bar here at Applebee's, and one of the most confusing topics is the raw food diet. Those are ingredients, not meals. But Applebee's gets it, and that's why they've created the Pub Diet. It has all of your bar and grill favorites made a little better for you, like the pepper-crusted sirloin with whole grains and the cedar-grilled lemon chicken. Packed with protein, under 600 calories, and only at Applebee's. Prices and participation vary. Alcohol advertisement intended for consumers 21 and over.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Here we go. Hang on, folks. Shootout time is upon us. And our first shooter is coming out.
It's going to be Fort Wayne, 2 shooting first.
Yeah, we're going to get the first shot on this one, and it's going to be Perlini.
Perlini walking in now down the center. Looking, Deke.
Yeah, you can't diddle with this guy. You got to get him out. You got to find a spot and settle on it and fire. Because the longer you wait, the better he gets. You're in getting so close, there's no place to go.
Who they got?
All right, up comes their guy, Birschbach. In he goes as Nagle watches him come.
Coming in from an angle.
Attaboy.
Tried to get him to open the pads. He slammed and shut.
So that's 0-0 after a man apiece. And who we got coming now? Saul? No. It's going to be Perlini. No, Pistilli. So Pistilli, in he goes. He's there. Hey, hit the post.
Yep.
Just off the corner of the post. So nothing going
got
there.
A piece of it, but he
Luciano. Luciani. This guy, the only thing he doesn't do is score in shootouts. Normally he's so good with it. It's too easy a shot for him. But look out. Here he comes, Pat. Shut him off now. There we got a boy. Hey, look what I've got.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2-0. 2-0. And we have another Comet out to shoot. Who this going to be? Looks like Ouellet. Yeah.
Yeah, Ouellet. 24. Here he goes.
He has our goal. And he's going to give him a little dance. Let her fly.
On the angle, take the shot.
No, he cut the short side.
Into the pads again. They got
so,
7.
Not much is going. Now it's Barnes for Toledo. Okay, Pat, here they come. So we've got a couple rounds. This is Barnes taking a look at his guy. Nagle way out.
Where's
he
the right
go?
wing.
Yes, indeed. He just threw out the big right blocker.
And he didn't get the glove.
No way. Oh, my. Oh,
Nagle
my.
threw the pad out. Nice save.
So we're 3 apiece and nothing's happened. We got another shooter coming here in a moment. Got to get a number on him. Hembach.
Coming in off the off wing. Fake, shoot, go high. Save.
Whoa, glove save. Hembach's talking to Lurg on that one.
Went to the backhand, tried to go up high on it. And
Slow and no, this is going to be Birschbach.
No, Schwab.
Schwab? Okay.
Yeah, 9. Coming in off the left wing this time. Down he comes. Fake, shoot.
Oh, right in the 5-hole. In the 5-hole.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th shooter right now.
5th shooter coming.
This will be it, won't it?
Hey, if we don't score, it's over.
Yeah.
So no pressure on this one or anything. It's Severin. He's got to score to keep this alive. Does he do it?
Off wing. Look. Yep, save.
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
So shootout win goes to Toledo, and they get 2 points. We get 1. Okay, post-game show coming at you right away. This is Komet Hockey.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Welcome to the Komet Hockey postgame show, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Here's Bob